doing?
Doing good, my friend.
Nick, I don't got to tell you how big this is, do I?
Oh, you don't got to tell me, Jason. You don't got to tell me.
Okay, all right. Okay, I like
Hey,
it.
I do have one thing, Jason. Listen, if it's too old of a movie, pass.
Oh, my gosh.
He's a young guy.
That's my bread and butter, though. Okay, all right.
He's giving you a clue.
I'm going to be short and quick.
What? Short
Just
and
like
hard?
you are in bed.
What are you about
Short
to
and
say?
hard. Don't be
Short
too
and
hard.
hard?
Short and quick? I never said hard.
That's,
That's what the ladies call him.
he knocked his camera over.
Short and quick.
You don't got to report.
Short and quick.
You don't got to report.
Boy, I can't imagine why you're single.
Two great actors.
Ladies, I'm short and quick.
Okay.
Who wants some?
What are you saying?
Gather round.
Who's going to be the lucky lady? The only good news, it won't take long.
Put down, Denny.
I don't need to laugh.
Let's see me on, Dennis.
All right, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. No name movie game. You got to beat or tie 6.
Is his name Pete? What's his name?
Nick.
Nick. I knew it was one syllable.
All right. Well, you're on it. And 4 letters. Okay.
Breathe.
That's important for life. 60 seconds.
Hold on, please.
What?
Her witch laugh is
I'm
echoing.
sorry.
It's
I
like-
was laughing at Kevin's funny
I
joke.
can't have her witch laugh be the last thing I hear going into this
Then
round.
Kevin needs to stop being so funny.
He's right. It's my fault.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9 WRMF and the KVJ Show app.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Well, I'm not totally surprised by this on a Monday morning, especially after the weekend we had. Jaybird thinks he's still recovering. He's still a little bit hurt. Some point he hurt himself during the weekend. He's not really sure exactly how or where. Possibly the silent disco that happened at Beer Fest on Saturday.
Well, he thought he hurt himself on Friday.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, because on Saturday I was very peaceful at Beer Fest. I'm like, no, you probably hurt yourself at Beer Fest. Silent disco dance-off.
Yeah.
It was intense, baby.
Yeah, I believe there's actually a video of it on our Facebook page if you missed the silent disco dance-off.
And it's killing. It's got 11 likes, y'all.
Yeah. So obviously the dancing was great.
Oh, I forgot about that moment. I'm not going to lie to you, Coach.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have a good show today.
That's all right. We're not expecting anything out of anybody here today. There's no pressure. I think it's just amazing we're all here. So this is what you get. Yeah, thanks to everybody who came out, and thanks to the couple people that actually did Friday night with us at Blue Martini and Boca, and then came out to Beer Fest, and then even to Double D's.
The triathletes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a 3 for right there. So.
That was fun.
What were
Yeah.
you calling it? The Iron Nationer? Is that what we called it?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, we don't remember a lot.
It's a lot of fun, though.
You might want to go into best of. I don't know.
We'll do our best. All right, we're going to try to get to it. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend, and if we didn't see you, if you want to catch up on some of the memories, if you did miss it, just go check out our Facebook page. Lots of videos posted there. Just go to Facebook and the KVJ Show.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your dirt, looks like China has barred Justin Bieber from even entering the country. What did he do? We'll tell you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay, a water theme park like no other. From the sands of Waturi Beach to the top of the Krakatau volcano, summer is a lot cooler here. And when you add the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola, that's summer on a higher level. And right now, Florida residents get 1 month free on any Universal Preferred or Premier annual pass with the UPC code from select Coca-Cola products, which means you can make summer last all year long at all 3 Universal Orlando parks. So grab an ice-cold Coke and summer on a higher level. at Volcano Bay, the third amazing theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Visit universalorlando.com. Offer ends August 31st. Restrictions apply.
There's only one way to feel like a total boss. Switch your family to the best deal in America, Total Wireless. Hook up your loved ones with 4 lines on America's largest, most dependable network for only $25 per line per month. Have fun with that unlimited talk and text, plus 15 gigs of high-speed data. Mayor of Bosstown. Total Wireless, total confidence. Available at Walmart. Plan features, coverage, and limitations may vary. Always refer to the latest terms and conditions of service at TotalWireless.com.
Calling all brides. You do not want to miss Bridal Bash 2017. It's the Bridal Bash at the Palm Beach Gardens Marriott. It's presented by Kish Events, the South Florida premier wedding florist. Join me. I'm going to be there Thursday, July 27th. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. All the top wedding professionals will be there. You can enjoy an elegant fashion show by Baccio Baccio of Wellington, win a grand prize honeymoon, and more. Plan your dream wedding with us at the Bridal Bash presented by Kish Events. Go to kishevent.com/bridal bash for tickets today, or go to WRMF.com for more details.
Wait, you don't have to wait. Thanks to the Easy Match promotion from the Florida Lottery, you could instantly win up to $1,000 on Fantasy 5 and Lucky Money. Plus, there are more $500 instant winners. But don't wait. For an extra buck, add Easy Match to your Fantasy 5 or Lucky Money ticket today. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
I had the testing done. I had the complete markup where they did all of my blood work. They did all of my adrenal work. They did cortisol levels. They did everything, and it really was impressive at Revitology. Dr. Roselli and his team, they even tested stuff like my gut. Turns out my gut was inflamed, and I wasn't metabolizing properly. They put me on all kinds of medicines and hormones and vitamins, and I'm feeling better. I have more pep in my step. If you deal with brain fog, if you deal with feeling just not yourself, if you're tired and run down and you need that energy and you're looking for a boost, go talk to Dr. Roselli. Go do what I did. Have the blood work done. Have the saliva test done. Get to feeling and looking your absolute best on the inside and the outside. Go online today, revitologyfl.com. That's revitologyfl.com.
Stroke survivor Terry and his wife Joan know a thing or two about the premier care of a stroke center with a comprehensive rating.
I had this terrible headache, and it truly was the worst headache of my life. The rest of that evening became a bit of a blur.
We got Terry to St. Mary's Medical Center. Dr. Malik and his team were able to get the type of assessment that they needed. Terry was in the ICU for 6 weeks, and as you can imagine, it was a pretty scary time.
What I remember was right away people being there trying to help.
The team was extremely competent.
So much of what they provide are the intangibles, and it's the teamwork and it's the coming together that St. Mary's Medical Center really is.
We are back to our normal life.
Has St. Mary's healed for you too? Share your story at stmarysstories.com for a chance to be featured in our next radio spot.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh, it is time for a new car if you are in the market for one. I don't know if that even made sense. But if you are in the market for a car, Lou Bacco Pompano Beach Chevrolet is the way to go, especially if you're driving around in a car like my man Denny's over here, who doesn't have air conditioning. They got great deals on Silverados right now. I'm always talking about their service department. Their service department really is awesome. If you have any issues with the car you purchase, they make sure they get it fixed, and they get it fixed in a timely fashion. They're located at 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach. Very easy to find. When you go there, ask for the general manager, Howard. He's going to know once you say, hey, Jaybird told me to come over here and hug you. I'm part of the nation. He's going to sit you down. He's going to talk to you about your finances. He's going to make sure he gets you a great deal because he does. He wants to put money back into your pocket. Like I said, they've got so many great deals going on. Hit up their website, PompanoChevy.com. You can see what they've got on the lot right now. And I have gotten several emails of people who have done online shopping. They've actually picked out their car just by going on the website, PompanoChevy.com. Find new roads with Lou Becca, Pompano Beach Chevrolet.
Workers' compensation claim, Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
KVJ videos and Virginia butt selfies on the KVJ Show Instagram now. Follow us.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, what did Justin Bieber do this time? He got himself banned from a whole entire country. Yeah, China won't let him in. We'll get into it coming up in just a second, what he did. Before we get into that, though, I'm sure you guys heard about the hype that was Phelps versus the shark.
Oh, yeah. Big talk with everybody I ran into this weekend. Everybody was very excited to see what happened to kick off Shark Week last night.
Oh, that's all people talked to me at Double D's about. Was like, you're going to see Phelps and the shark this weekend? Everyone was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a little bit of Phelps versus the shark.
Mm-hmm. Michael's time to beat is 36.1 seconds.
Swimmers, take your mark.
Michael's dive clocks in at 8.8 miles per hour. At the 25-meter mark, the great white accelerates and takes the lead for the first time. Halfway through the race, Phelps and the shark are neck and neck. But then, with 2 beats of his tail, the white shark rockets over the finish line, winning the race by 2 seconds.
It sounds a lot more exciting than what it really is.
Oh, the voiceover guy is on point.
I mean, it sounds like it's like, oh, okay, that sounds very thrilling until you realize that it was just an animatronic shark and it wasn't even real. It was just like a little CGI.
It wasn't real?
No, it wasn't real at all.
Wait, the shark was fake?
Shark was fake. They had no shark.
Oh, is it like what they did in Rocky IV where they put it up against the computer?
They just did a simulated, simulated shark. Oh, yeah, you guys didn't hear that part?
No.
Oh, it was the lamest thing ever. Everybody is so upset. They're like, how lame is this? It was just like how fast an actual shark would swim going up against how the fastest that Michael Phelps could go.
Oh, that is weird.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
That's what I was telling you. Yeah, it sounds actually not bad, but yeah, when you're watching it, you're like going, this is stupid.
I heard it was a real shark, but they just weren't swimming in the same body of water together.
No, I believe it was animatronic from the video I saw. I mean, it looked like it. If it was a real shark, somehow they made it look computer simulated.
How dumb is that?
Yeah, the clip I saw, I was like going, yeah, seems pretty stupid to me.
They hyped up a computer shark. Oh, man.
Yeah.
You got us, Phelps.
It was a simulated race, that went down. I don't know. I tell you, honestly, the way they should have done it, they should have cut his calf, had him jump in a pool, give him a 10-foot lead, and then release the shark.
That's exciting.
Now, that would have been exciting. And by what we found out, Phelps wouldn't have made it. So I think it would have been really thrilling. We would have all loved it. It would have been a great conclusion and an end to a great swimmer's life.
Oh, a shark would love to eat Phelpsy. He's got them nice long arms.
I mean, why not die in the water? I mean,
you love water so much.
We'd have really been talking about that today. But yeah, from the clip that I saw, it looked like it was just a computer simulation thing to me.
Weird.
Yeah.
In other news, because this is definitely more important than that, Kylie Jenner's Snapchat was hacked over the weekend.
Really? That's a story? I don't know, Coach. I'm not trying to be opinionated on a Monday because I just don't have the fight. But what are we doing?
The hacker released a message saying, hey, if you click on this and follow me, I've got Kylie Jenner nude pictures. But I guess people clicked through and there were no nude pictures. An hour later, the hacker wrote, sorry, I never had any nudes.
Yeah.
But he did get a lot of new followers.
Are you going, like that because of the story, or?
Yeah. But, still, I mean, the real hacker story over the weekend, did you hear about the wife of Chester Bennington's wife's Twitter got hacked?
Oh, no.
Yeah, somebody hacked her Twitter and, said some awful things, including the fact that she didn't believe that it was an actual suicide, that someone had actually murdered him, and it took off, and that became a story.
Oh,
I started seeing that. People are going, oh, his wife thinks that he was actually murdered. It wasn't a suicide after all. And that started to become a story because it was on her Twitter, and somebody had hacked it.
That's terrible.
And you know it stinks? There are going to be some people that still don't even believe her that she was hacked. They'll say, nope, she did it. She's just saying it was hacked.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people are like, because there were other things they put that were kind of ridiculous, like he was having an affair with another bandmate in Lincoln Park and stuff like that. So, yeah, and that she only was with him for the money was some of the 3 of the tweets that they put out, the hackers did.
If they caught that person, do you think that person should do some time?
We should start talking about that.
Yeah.
I mean, that should be a discussion because people are doing some really awful stuff with social media these days, and right now you kind of just be like, hey, you shouldn't have done that.
Well, I mean, you just can't ruin people's lives like that and get away with it scot-free.
I'm all about the Kylie Jenner hack. That one's kind of funny. But Chester Bennington's wife, come on.
Oh, it was awful.
She's in real pain.
Well, and that story was, I ran into a couple people on Sunday going, did you hear the whole thing? Like, maybe he didn't commit suicide. He was actually murdered. And I'm like, I did see the story, but I'm like, I'm not buying it. And yeah, it's not. If you saw that, that's what happened. That's why it was out there.
You can't do that stuff and get away with it. I'm sorry.
You shouldn't.
Something has to happen to you.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
Be a good discussion to have.
And finally here, China is banning Justin Bieber from entering the country. Apparently, he was going to try to come through there and do a tour. But in a statement published on Tuesday on their website, China says, we want nothing to do with him. He's engaged in such bad behavior, both in his social life and during a previous concert performance in China, that we don't want anything to do with him. We want to maintain the purity in Chinese performance. And he breaks those codes.
Wow. Okay.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So how's your kids? How's your wife? Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, Ice Cube typically does rap, but I guess when you're singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game at a Cubs game, you got to sing, right?
Yeah, tell me how you think he does. Does he nail it?
Okay.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we ever get back. It's just whoop for the. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the
Sounds like me at Cocktails and Karaoke on Friday.
He started off slow, but I think he got it back on track towards the end.
That's a song you don't have to sing well.
You're right.
You know, it's a bunch of drunk Chicago Cubs fans.
They
and
love it.
Whatever you do, you do.
They do it so right, the Cub fans. Listen how loud that crowd was.
Oh, I know. Yeah, absolutely. Let me see a couple other things going on here. Did you see the video of the couple that was on the back of their convertible? And they were coming out of their wedding, and apparently somebody got a little too much of a lead foot. So you got the bride and the groom. They're sitting kind of like convertible top is down. You know how you put your feet like sitting into the seat of the back seat, and you're sitting on the back end?
Sure.
Yeah, well, the guy takes off a little bit too fast, and both of them go flipping off the back of the trunk. And there are a lot of people that were looking that weren't real happy about this.
Let go, Dave.
Goodness, that's what I was afraid of. What the hell happened?
What an idiot. Did you hear the guy driving? I mean, listen
He
to
peeled
this.
out.
Listen to this. I mean, come on. What are you doing?
Is that considered a bad sign before your wedding or before your marriage?
That's how you start the whole thing off, huh?
Wow.
You get dumped. Wow. Right off the back end of it. Yeah. Pretty unbelievable stuff.
Are you mad at that guy? Because now you have a viral video. And
It's
everyone's
memorable.
okay. Everyone's
It's memorable.
all right. Yeah.
If you're not hurt, maybe you're not mad.
It's going to take time. I think, like, right away, today, they're still sore. There's still some hard feelings about that whole thing. If you want to check out the video for yourself, I'll drop it up on our Twitter right now. You can go check it out at KVJ Show. At KVJ Show will give you the connection there. Welcome to it. It is your Monday KVJ Show. Good morning.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running from my brother and his friends, and tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. It's the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got in your mind today, Jay Bird?
Man, I saw the movie Hidden Figures over the weekend, and
Yeah.
it is a must-watch, man. It was such a good movie. I'm gonna argue and say one of the best movies that come out in the last 10 years.
Really?
I thought it was that good. I thought
Wow.
everybody nailed their performance.
Uh-huh.
It was such a great movie. Well, you got me into it by you telling me that scene with Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
And you sold it so well. So then I went back and watched it. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10.
Really? That good, huh?
And didn't you tell me Magnolia saw it too?
Yeah, Mags loved it. She saw it in the theater and said it was so good.
Yeah, if you don't know about it, it's about when the space program was trying to get John Glenn into space, and you had to do such accurate mathematical calculations that's where the Hidden Figures comes in. But probably the bigger statement on it is you have 3 African-American women that are working there at NASA, and this is a time when you had segregated bathrooms. And one of the scenes in it is, one of the African-American actresses is having to run like a quarter of a mile to go to the bathroom. And Kevin Costner, who plays her boss, is like, where do you keep disappearing to? Like, I need you. I keep asking for you, and you're never here. And she tells him the thing about the bathroom. And then he goes down there with a crowbar and he knocks the sign off of what says colored ladies room. And he says, you know what? We're all just, he says, there's no black, white bathrooms anymore.
The line was, we all pee the same here at NASA. That's pretty cool, man.
I love it.
Yeah, which was pretty awesome.
And is it a true story?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What other movies in the last 10 years would you say are next level amazing that you've seen that you think are just people have to go out and watch?
Well, I mean, clowns have murderous ways.
Yeah, yes, of course.
Thank you for the plug. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like the really monumental movies of the last 10 years. Something that just really kind of like changed you. And there are a lot that I've enjoyed, but it's almost like a separate category of some of the action hero things that I've seen, and I've enjoyed those, but it's a lot because of graphics. I mean, something where the storyline just hooks you and you're like, oh, that's just amazing.
I'm not talking about graphics or Star Wars stuff where the writing and the dialogue really carries the movie. I feel like we don't have that many of them out there anymore.
Well, because I think that they've gotten so good with a lot of the graphics that anymore, so many movies are based on that. And I think that's one of the knocks on Hollywood is, a lot of the movies that they're coming out with. What was that stat that I had not too long ago about how many of the movies are just retreads of either old plot lines or their sequels? There's not a lot of really original ideas that are coming out.
There's one on Netflix right now that I watched. It was a coming-of-age tale that was pretty darn good. The Edge of 17. Check that one out too. That was pretty good.
Edge of 17?
Yeah.
Some of the ones that people say, hey, maybe the last 10 years you might look at as being monumental. Movies like The Dark Knight in 2008. That's 9 years old, but again, it's a superhero movie.
People love that, though.
The acting in it was great, obviously, with the Joker. No Country for Old Men, The Departed.
The Departed was awesome. Wolf of Wall Street was another one I thought was up there.
Mm-hmm. The movies like The Hurt Locker. People say, trying to see what else.
The Hurt Locker is it? That's a war movie, right?
Yeah, and that Dunkirk just came out. In fact, I'm hoping to go see that this week.
Yeah, everybody's talking about Dunkirk, that it was amazing.
Yeah, they say that is a really good movie. And
That's another war one.
Yeah, something where you learn something.
Let us know any dramas that are out there where the writing is good, because I really do. I'd like to start watching this kind of movies.
Somebody said the movie Fury with Brad Pitt. One of those ones you would put up there.
Nice.
Over the weekend, too, I know one thing that we had talked about not too long ago was great series from beginning to end that you just watched the whole thing and you loved. And I want to put a big shout out and a thank you to the person that suggested Friday Night Lights. That was a show that was on NBC about 10 years ago, and I went through and just finished it over the weekend, 5 seasons of it, and it was solid all the way from beginning to end. If you like high school football, and the storylines around it were really cool. It was like Texas high school football, and it was the guy that was in Bloodline. It was, Coach Taylor.
Okay.
So I loved it. I thought that was great. That's a recommendation I would give, and somebody gave that to me. So
You ever see the movie?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah. The movie's good, too.
You need to watch Varsity Blues with Vandelberg, or what's his name?
Vandelberg?
Vanderbeek?
Vandelbeek.
Yeah. Vanderbeek? What?
Say it again.
Vanderbeek.
Vanderbeek. Vandelbeek. I don't know. I think I'm still drunk.
It's very possible. Yeah. That, and then I also watched Last Chance U that somebody suggested. That is, I'm kind of getting all geared up for football season. And that is interesting because if you watch the second season, it just dropped on Netflix on Friday. The quarterback in Last Chance U is about this community college in Mississippi where these great football players who've gotten in trouble go to. And he was a Florida State 5-star quarterback until he punched a girl in the face in a bar and then, boom, had to go to his year of penance at community college. And he's going to be this year's quarterback at FAU. So he's kind of the centerpiece of Last Chance U.
Interesting.
So a big role of FAU is in that. Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
Well, today is the decision day, Jay Bird. You know what tomorrow is, right?
I sent Kevin, I don't know if we're going to break into that later. I sent Kevin an email. I'm very distraught about this idea.
If we're going to do it, we have to do it.
You know what we're talking about, Kev? Corey Feldman?
Oh, yeah.
Corey Feldman performs tomorrow night.
Are we talking about that later? Or you were doing it? What's on your mind?
We can do it right now. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to blow your plans for later.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It was just our 7 o'clock hour. What else is on your mind?
You guys are talking about going up to Corey Feldman. He's playing in Melbourne. It's about what? You're talking 2-hour drive, pretty much.
We made a plan when we were drinking. We made a
did?
drunk plan.
Oh, what's this drunk plan?
Well, the drunk plan was we're going to leave after the show tomorrow.
Okay.
Go up there.
Yep.
Get a hotel.
Okay.
Take a little power nap.
Yep.
Go to Corey Feldman's show.
Okay.
Spend the night there in Melbourne.
Okay.
And then drive back straight away to the show.
Okay.
That was so long ago when we made those plans. It was still light out on Friday. That's when we committed to this. It's dark on a Monday, and I don't know.
So if it's still light out, I mean, they weren't drunk plans, right? They were still sober plans?
No, they were.
Okay. Okay.
It stays light around these parts pretty late these days.
It was in the Uber, and everybody was having a cocktail.
Okay. So are you guys still going to do it?
It's the deciding vote. This is almost like Survivor, and we're on the island. Our deciding vote is one producer, Denny's. He's going to be the one that says whether we're going or whether we're not.
And is he going to be in the mix too? He's going up?
Yeah, absolutely. He was the one leading the charge with Virginia, so we got to do it, man.
Okay, and the only thing is you guys absolutely would have to be back on Wednesday. Because, I mean, if you take Denny's, too, it's not even like we could plug in a best of. It would just be me, like, in suits.
That's why we have to talk about this.
Yeah.
That's why we're talking about this during the 7 o'clock hour.
A lot of danger riding over that one.
Yeah, I know. Is Corey Feldman worth it? Because all we really do is...
No, but it could be still a great story.
That's what I'm saying. Is it worth the story?
I don't know.
There's so much potential.
There is. He's playing in a sports bar.
Yeah, I got to tell you, a lot of times when I go out and I do those kind of things, and they are kind of awful, you look at it, you're like going, okay, but still, I had a story. Even things that are kind of like awful going through them, I'm glad I did, because at the end of it, I wouldn't want to do it again, but I'm glad I did it the first time because I got a story.
Yeah, we've reached out for an interview. We have not heard back from Feldman's people.
What?
I know.
He has people?
Yeah, I think he does, and we're getting completely big leagued by Feldman.
He doesn't want to promote the show?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We're still working on it. We still have 24 hours to make it happen.
Okay, so we'll see if you guys actually wind up going to this gig or not. He's playing like a bar in Melbourne.
I think it's just a sports bar. And I know it was pretty depressing.
It sounds so low budget, and he won't even call us back to promote it.
I think it's right now I would lean towards I think you should do it.
So if you think today's show is going to be bad because we're tired,
Imagine Wednesday.
Wednesday's going to be real bad.
Wednesday will be a nightmare.
Is that okay with you?
Hey, we got to do what we got to do, man. Anthony's on here from Boynton with a comment. What'd you want to say, Anthony?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
So just heard Jay Bird talk about Hidden Figures and how it was one of his favorite movies in a long time, which I totally agree. I loved it. But I hesitate to call because I might ruin your day, Jay Bird. But I remember a couple years ago you talked about Rudo being all-time favorite movie, which it is for me, until you heard the true story. Do you want to know the true story about the bathroom?
Are you going to ruin the movie for me and take away the magic?
Oh, no,
He's going to ruin Hidden Figures.
Hold on,
You don't ruin Hidden Figures.
No, I got to know now. Wait, what is, because I'm living by this, and I keep telling people about this amazing scene. I don't want somebody to like.
Oh, let me guess. It was made up for Hollywood.
Kevin ruined Rudy for me. Now you're going to ruin Hidden
Figures. You know, you're just knowing the truth. What is the truth on this?
Well, I can just hang up and just save your day if you want.
No, I got to know. I got to know.
This guy's good.
If anything else, Jay Bird's got to tune out because I got to hear what it is. What's the truth?
Well, based on internet research, so I'm not the expert here, but it wasn't true because they did have segregated bathrooms, but she wasn't aware that the bathroom was a white-only bathroom because it wasn't marked. So she was going to it for a couple of years until they made fun of her, and when they made the comment and she realized, she continued to go anyway. So the whole scene with him breaking it down and making the whole scene and inspiring everyone to be together was fabricated.
What next? In Braveheart, he never screamed freedom. That was all made up.
Was anyone there to hear it? I mean, was that written down in the history book?
Yeah, it's probably made up.
Wow.
Is anything real?
No, it's not. It's Hollywood,
It's all
man.
Hollywood lies.
Yeah.
Man, I ate it up.
It makes a better story. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let me see. Some people are texting in some of the great movies of the last 10 years. Interstellar. Somebody texted in, said that was a great movie.
I think I watched that, but I can't remember.
Well, that may not have been that great.
What is that about?
Somebody said Million Excuses is another one they would put, and Marley and Me, somebody said.
Marley and Me.
And somebody saying, hey, Kev, I also just got done with Friday Night Lights. It was fantastic. 100% agree with you. Solid show all through 5 seasons. So
Okay.
I like that stuff. So somebody gave me the suggestion, just passing it along.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, it's smooth sailing to kick off Monday morning. No major incidents to report throughout Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. You're all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to the Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Lady Antebellum's You Look Good World Tour, presented by Nabisco. This Saturday night, Perfect Vodka Amphitheater with special guests. Kelsey Ballerini. And Brett Young. Tickets are on sale now. Buy tickets at the box office or online at Ticketmaster.com. New album Heartbreak in stores now.
Look at that mouth. That poor, parched mouth. So dry. What'd you eat for lunch? Chalk dust? Did your mouth cannonball into a barrel of mothballs? You're being awfully quiet. Is that because your mouth feels like the business end of a Dremel saw? Is it because your mouth just wrote a haiku and all 17 syllables were dry heaves? You're so parched. You know it. I know it. The entire radio knows it. Just admit it. You want a Mountain Dew. Your mouth feels like it just inhaled the insides of a punching bag, and the only remedy is that neon green potion. Right now, your mouth could be tongue bathing in the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Instead, it feels like you've been motorboating King Tut's sarcophagus. Show some mercy. Crack open an ice-cold Mountain Dew. You know your mouth wants you to. Do the do.
Mountain Dew Kickstart combines the bold taste of dew with juice and just the right amount of kick to get you charged up. Pick up Mountain Dew Kickstart cans, 2 for $3 at your neighborhood 7-Eleven today. Now in 2 new flavors, mango lime and raspberry citrus. Fuel with flavor.
Braces are a big decision. You know, if anybody in your family or if you yourself have thought about orthodontics, go see Dr. Bradford. He is a pro. He has been doing this now for over 20 years. He knows his craft inside and out. I love a certified specialist. He is just that with tons of experience, over 20 years of experience. He's got the cool gadgets too. He's got the digital scanners, the accelerated orthodontics, state-of-the-art treatment in both of his facilities, and he does it all. He does the braces, he does the clear brackets, he does Invisalign, Invisalign Teen, you name it, he does it. Here's the number to call today. It's 561-694-3006, or you can go online, see real before and after testimonials from actual patients, see pictures of their beautiful smiles. It's all waiting for you right now at orthobybradford.com.
When I say sub of, you say the day. Sub of. The day. Sub of. The day. For just $3.50.
Every day is a great day to visit Subway restaurants for the $3.50 sub of the day. Enjoy a different flavor-packed 6-inch sub every day, like the turkey breast on Wednesday or the Italian BMT on Thursday. Each sub has no artificial flavors or colors from artificial sources. Enjoy Subway's $3.50 6-inch sub of the day today.
What else does this thing do? Okay, turning it off.
At participating Subway restaurants, additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
Hello, West Palm Beach. Geico presents things that'll make you feel good.
A penguin can jump as high as 6 feet in the air. That's nearly a dunk. Something else to make you feel good. Geico's been offering great savings and service for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. And the satisfying coverage from Geico isn't just for your car. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance, too. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. You know what else will make you feel good? In Providence, Rhode Island, every night skyscrapers and tugboats blink their lights on and off to wish kids in a children's hospital good night. And Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state, so breathe easy. We've got your back. Plus, you might be able to save even more money because Geico has local agents in your area who could help you find savings, like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service.
So, West Palm Beach, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office. You'll feel better after you do.
Are you particular about your peaches? Do you bite right in? Do you prefer your nectarines sliced? Or do you savor every juicy bite right over the sink? Whether you puree them in a smoothie, chop them for a fresh salad, or throw them on the grill, one thing's for sure. Now's the time to buy California peaches and nectarines at Publix. They're hand-selected for ripeness and size and peak of season flavor, perfect for your favorite summer recipes or enjoyed on their own, wherever and however you like best. Pick them up while you can at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Are you looking to sell your car, truck, or SUV? CarDrop has you covered. Come visit us in Boynton Beach or our brand new location in Pompano, and we'll give you top dollar for your car. Conveniently located across the street from CarMax. Google CarDrop and call today. CarDrop, we pay the most.
Hey, when you're out running around, but you still have a little bit of time and you want to check in with one of your favorite shows or movies, Xfinity lets you do it. Beautiful thing is they got the Xfinity streaming app, which makes it so easy to find the best in TV shows and in movies right there on your mobile device. But they've also got 15 million Wi-Fi hotspots all over the entire country, so you're not going to be gobbling up your data when you watch your TV shows and your movies. You can get it all today for as low as $19.99 a month for 12 months when you call 1-800-XFINITY or go online to Xfinity.com today. The best in internet for your home as well, for all your devices all the time. It's not going to be slowdowns or buffering. I love the experience I have with Xfinity, and you will too, but you got to jump on it now because the offer ends 8/20/2017. Requires EcoBill paperless billing, autopay enrollment, 1-year term agreement. Restrictions apply and not available in all areas.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Staples.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking a few isolated showers for the morning drive on this Monday. Our skies will start sunny to partly cloudy with a few isolated coastal showers this morning. A high today of 90. The heat index feels like temperature 100. We will have a couple of inland afternoon thunderstorms. The rain chance 30%. Tonight, partly cloudy, very warm, 80.
Staples has low prices on everything your kids need for back to school. Get everything they need for less at Staples, like Staples filler paper and 12-pack of wood pencils for just 50 cents while supplies last. Limit 5 and $7.29. Staples, it's pro time.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, if you'd like to be at the gym today, but you just don't have one, you could find a gym. Planet Fitness today. Jaybird is going to be out there for their 1-year anniversary. It's on Military Trail in Boynton Beach. Starting at about 4:30 this afternoon, you can go and check him out. And with just $1 down, you can join for $10 a month with unlimited fitness training. What a great deal that is.
Look at you. Are you getting ready for the Naked Mile?
I did not know I had this today. I'm so glad Kevin's here.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Well, good news.
Surprise.
Yeah, here's your afternoon. Yeah, today at 4:30, that's where you're going to be, my friend.
Look at you, getting in shape.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yep.
I thank you. I appreciate that.
Tell you, those calendars are amazing things, man.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Okay. Today, 4:30, check out Jaybird at Planet Fitness, we hope.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
You know when you've totally nailed it, when you put together a movie and the scene of that movie and the song that's used is so powerful, it just like takes over, it totally imprints in your mind. You're like going, whenever you hear that song, all you can think about is that scene from a movie.
Okay, in your eyes, what do you think of?
I think about Say Anything where he's holding up the boombox over his head.
Right away.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's where you know you've nailed it. You're like going, okay, everybody knows it. Everybody can totally and completely relate to it. So I got a couple of song hooks here. I want to see if you can figure out exactly what movie scene I am talking about when I play this. Did this imprint in your mind at all? It's kind of a little bit of a test here. Okay. First one. This one's an easy no-brainer. What do you think?
Risky business.
Oh, Virginia, yeah.
What am I doing? I know that.
Yeah. And the scene is what?
He comes sliding in on his socks.
Yep.
With his Oxford shirt and nothing else. Just underwear.
Right. In fact, that's really the only way I even know that song now is like from that scene. Because otherwise, I'm like, eh.
All right, she's not going to get another one. I'm focused now.
What's
Think
the
so?
score?
It's
Virginia
1-0.
is up 1-0. Okay, what about this one right here?
Well, take it up, baby, now.
Bird.
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller,
Ferris
yeah.
Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, this is at the end where they're having the parade and he skipped out of school and he's actually kind of like leading the parade and he's on TV.
What's the score?
1-1.
Oh, Bird just woke up.
Yeah.
Early bird getting that worm.
Okay, what about this one right here?
If I could fall into
It's a tough one.
do you think time went past me by?
I thought Virginia might know this. I was kind of giving her, you ever seen the movie White Chicks?
Yes.
When they're singing in the convertible?
Thank you for respecting White Chicks and including it in your lineup.
I know. That's why I threw it at you. I'm like going, oh, if Virginia's got any chance of winning this, she's got to get this one.
I didn't think you respected White Chicks that much.
Oh, I do. Okay, what about this one? I'm going to throw a couple tough ones at you here before I give you some of the softballs again. What about this one? Does this ring a bell? Does it remind you of a movie scene?
I love this song.
It's a great song, yeah. The Promise by When in Rome.
Is it an old movie?
I would say last 15 years. Kind of a cult classic. It's a tetherball scene.
Tetherball scene? I got nothing.
Okay, I threw the tough ones at you. Napoleon Dynamite.
I should know that.
Yeah. Okay, I thought you'd get that one.
No, you were fair to do that one.
Some of the other ones are a lot easier.
Bird.
Yeah.
That is the Judge Reinhold scene where he's getting busy with himself on Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Every dude does that song.
The thing is, it's got amazing tempo for that.
It does.
It's just, yeah, this is going to be the soundtrack for all guys doing that in prepubescence. All right, what about this one? A more recent movie.
Bird.
Virginia, Bridesmaids.
Oh, Virginia!
In your face all day.
What? Yes. That corny scene at the end of Bridesmaids.
We just talked about this.
Wilson Phillips shows up.
It might be the worst ending to the best movie.
Oh, and the dancing is so hokey. It's like, oh, yeah, come on.
They gave up.
Okay, what do we got score-wise here? We tied 2 apiece? Is that where we are?
That's 3-2.
Okay.
3-2.
No, they're saying 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. One more. Does Virginia stand a chance of actually winning this game? These are songs that instantly should bring up a specific movie scene.
Bird.
Yeah.
Top Gun.
Yeah. I knew he had it. I knew Virginia stood 0 chance.
You were a worthy opponent, though.
Uh-huh. Yeah, good stuff. Let me see. You got any other ones you want to throw at us? You can.
What about American Girl by Tom Petty? What does that remind you of?
That also reminds me of Fast Times at Ridgemont High, where he's washing the car.
Oh, I was thinking Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill.
And the point of that is there are a couple songs that have been used in a couple monumental scenes where, it doesn't necessarily, it can be multiple movies because, they sold it out so much. Somebody saying, Anthony from the Pizzle said Tiny Dancer, Elton John.
Almost Famous.
Almost Famous. Yeah, absolutely. That's one of those ones. That's a great choice as well. Got one you want to throw into the mix? You can. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
You're the light, you're the night, you're the color of my blood. You're the cure, you're the pain, you're the only thing I want to touch. Never knew that it could mean so much, so much. Fading in, fading out, on the edge of paradise. Every inch of your skin is a holy grail I've gotta find. Only you can set my heart on fire, on fire. Yeah, I'll let you set the pace, 'cause I'm not thinking straight. My head's spinning around, I can't see clear no more. What are you waiting for? Love me like you do, love me like you do, like you do. Love me like you do, love me like you do. Touch me like you do, touch me like you do. What are you waiting for? Love me like you do, love me like you do, like you do. Love me like you do, love me like you do. Touch me like you do, touch me like you do. What are you waiting for?
Now we're just throwing out songs, trying to stump each other here. What was the one Denny just came in with a second ago?
The scene, the Righteous Brothers. Oh, my darling.
Pottery scene from Ghost.
Boom.
Yeah, Righteous Brothers done a few. All right, save a little prayer for you.
That is My Best Friend's Wedding, the dinner scene.
Very nice. Good call. All right, thank you very much for that text came in. Just talking about some of the big stories going on here today. Did you hear about the sad manatee death happened over the weekend?
Well, I just did.
Yeah.
And you were telling me that there's possibly murder?
Manatee murder? Well, I would say manatee manslaughter possibly is what it might be. Kind of a sad, tragic story if I'm understanding this correctly. This is a manatee, Snooty, who was born in Miami like 9 years ago. And then after his first year was moved over to Bradenton and has been there in the Parker Aquarium and just celebrated his 69th birthday over the weekend and then dies a day later. And the way I understand it is in his tank, there is a door that, holds and covers up some plumbing. And apparently the door came loose or somebody forgot to put the door back on and Snooty got caught up in the plumbing and died.
Oh.
Someone wanted to silence Snooty, it sounded like.
Yeah, I mean, he apparently is a big mascot, not only just for the aquarium, but for the area as well.
Oh, we are all manatees, man.
Oh,
we
yeah.
love manatees.
Poor little guy.
Oh, I know,
So
right?
did they take him out of his environment and then they put him...
Well, he was actually, I think, the first manatee that was born. He was born in captivity, so he never had a life where he was out there dodging, boats He was always in that tank. So
he
that's,
was always
what
in
he
an
knew.
aquarium.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, he was missing the ocean.
Yeah, that's what he's always known. But, I mean, how sad and tragic that one day after his birthday.
The whole thing sounds sad. He never got to really know his home, and then he gets murdered. It's all kind of sad.
I wouldn't say it's murder. I would say it's probably more like manatee manslaughter.
Negligence.
Manatee slaughter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was.
Manatee slaughter does work.
Yeah, I guess what it was. Boy, they say that Snooty was eating 80 pounds of lettuce and vegetables every day.
Wow.
80 pounds.
He's killing it.
Yeah, and Snooty was not slim. 1,000 pounds.
You know, you can go by the intercoastal and you'll see manatees come right up to the pier constantly. I mean, big manatees. A lot.
I know. Is it possible for a manatee to be overweight, or is that something where it's not possible? The only thing you could be if you're a manatee is underweight.
I think it's just genetic. They're all overweight.
I know, but is there a point where, like, one manatee looks at another manatee and go, man, you are fat?
You really let yourself go.
Or are they all just like, yeah.
They don't judge you like that.
That's a great question. Manatee lovers, please call in.
Do you know? Like, what is the deal on that? All right, let's get the minds going here. I got a couple of hypotheticals for you. Are you ready?
So ready.
Okay. A building is on fire. Do you save a sibling or 10 strangers?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
What sibling?
Your favorite. Now, you know what? I'm going to make it your least favorite. It's your least favorite sibling or 10 strangers.
I gotta take care of my family, man. I know that sounds terrible. I'm taking care of the sibling.
Okay.
I do.
Over 10 strangers, Virginia?
So,
least favorite sibling.
do half siblings count?
Yes. They do. Least favorite sibling, and these are great 10 strangers. The 10 strangers
brilliance of minds, and they're just great people.
Just all around good-hearted people. Even though you don't know them.
Not for them. I'm saving the sibling just for my mom.
Okay.
But it's not for the sibling.
What do you do?
I'm an only child.
No, we can't. No, you can't get out of it.
No, his sibling died at birth.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Oh, my gosh.
Thanks for taking me down that path.
Jeez, Virginia.
I was having a great Monday.
Are you still drunk?
It's true.
It is true.
Gosh, got real heavy on a Monday.
And uncomfortable.
Oh, my gosh. Yikes.
Yeah, but she's dead. Okay.
All right. Next question.
Okay, here's another one. This is a mankind question. You could cure all disease in the world forever, but to do so, you have to murder one innocent person. Would you do it?
Oh.
You could cure all disease in the world forever, but to do so, you got to murder one innocent person.
And this is a really good person. They've done it right.
Great.
They've done it right their entire life.
They're great. And you might say to yourself, if they're such a great person, which they are, that they would willingly sacrifice themselves. Because I'd like to say, hey, if I knew that, be like, if I died, then mankind would be free of disease and all the millions of lives it would save, that I would be like, okay, yeah, please.
It saves so many people. I'm sorry. That person's got to go.
Yes, but unfortunately, you have to do it in a very slow, painful way.
Oh, and you can't break eye contact the entire time?
You have to do it.
I got you. No, I get it. I get how horrible it is. I still have to.
You can't break eye contact.
I still have to kill that person. Sorry. What is this, Murder Monday? What are we
It is. Start off with the manatee.
Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, if you're having a bad day, at least it's not bad as all this.
You're right.
This is bad.
What do you do?
I do not kill anybody. I could not do it.
Okay.
What about,
do it.
What about you, Beady Eyes? I think we know your answer.
Boy, that's tough. I don't know that it's ever my role to be able to murder. I mean, that's something that feels like it's out of my hands.
It is. You can't play God.
Great.
You don't get to decide who lives and who dies.
I'm not as awful and murderous as Jaybird.
I know. I feel like such a jerk now.
That's why you never want to go first in these questions.
I wouldn't murder anybody either.
He killed a sibling and an innocent person.
No, I saved my sibling. I killed innocent 10 people.
Okay, let me give you a happy one here. If you could have been the founder of any company or group of people that ever existed, which would you choose? Been the founder of any company or group of people that ever existed, which would you choose? What do you think? Now, I'm torn. You could easily say Microsoft because as the creator, we know he's the richest man on the planet. You could say Amazon because they seem to be like Jeff Bezos, the guy who started that thing up. Seems like Amazon is still building steam, and in 10 years, we're going to be living in an all Amazon. In fact, we're going to be living in the United States of Amazon. It could be that big, and they anticipate that he's going to take over Bill Gates as the richest man in the world, like, very soon.
I'm going Amazon, I think, because Microsoft, Apple, I'm not going to be able to pull it off. I can't fake like I know what all that stuff's about. Amazon's about shopping. Okay, that's the world I know.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than just shopping these days, too.
But the basics.
Okay, you think...
At the root.
Right. But then, I mean, you're overlooking a lot of great humanitarian companies as well that you could have, been the founder of, like Red Cross. That could have been you, and all the lives and everything that it saved.
I don't know.
Nah, I want the money.
There's been a little bit of a discreps.
Well, I'm just saying,
way.
as an example.
Sure.
That could have been one of the many ones that you could have founded. What do you think, Jay Bird?
I'm torn between the good people over at Nabisco or the Nestle people. I would love to be a part of either one of those companies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, they make great stuff, and they make great stuff that's never going to go out of style.
Yeah.
And it's stuff I love.
Okay. I'm going to throw out there, I'm going to go with Nike. I like to do that because they're at the forefront of sports, and I always just see the creator of Nike. He's like at every cool sporting event that ever happens. He's like just intertwined into the whole mix, and it's like anything that's out there, he has tickets to and he can go to, and he's like right in the mix of it.
And you like being sporty, Kev.
Yeah.
It falls in line with you. I like being shopping Virginia.
Yeah. I think that'd be pretty awesome.
Jay Bird would just eat himself to death.
Oh.
Nestle be like, why are all of our profits down? That guy ate all our profits.
No, I just know I would do such great things with Stouffer's. I just know I would be very involved with the recipes and different things. You would see a different side of frozen food.
I think you would be great.
I'd take it to the next level.
Okay. I totally agree with you. I think it's a good call. All right, got one that we're not thinking of. You can jump in with it, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Just, like 3-4 weeks left of summer vacation? Can you believe the summer is slipping away?
Wound down.
Yeah, I know Palm Beach County Public, I think, goes back on the 14th of August.
Yep.
So here we go. What, 3 weeks from now, something like that?
You're right.
Dang. So we only got about 3 weeks of this left. Camp KVJ. You want some tickets to wrap up the summer with your kids, save you some money, give them something cool to do? Stick around. We got your chance to win coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. One crash in Palm Beach County right now. You'll find that in Riviera Beach on Military Trail at Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Plus, we also have some slow traffic as a result of an earlier wreck in Broward County. That now blocking the right shoulder in Fort Lauderdale, I-95 southbound at Broward Boulevard. You'll experience stop-and-go traffic back to Oakland Park Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay, a water theme park like no other. From the sands of Waturi Beach to the top of the Krakatau volcano, summer is a lot cooler here. And when you add the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola, that's summer on a higher level. And right now, Florida residents get 1 month free on any Universal Preferred or Premier annual pass with the UPC code from select Coca-Cola products, which means you can make summer last all year long at all 3 Universal Orlando parks. So grab an ice-cold Coke and summer on a higher level at Volcano Bay, the 3rd amazing theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Visit universalorlando.com. Offer ends August 31st. Restrictions apply.
This summer, get ready to SeaWorld like never before with Electric Ocean, the nightly celebration featuring the all-new spectacular Ignite, combining lasers, fireworks, and fountains into one unbelievable finale. And don't miss Kraken Unleashed, the virtual reality experience aboard a real coaster. And slide this summer at Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park. Right now, you can get SeaWorld and Aquatica for only $59.99 per park. Buy early and save. Restrictions apply.
Not a big fan of how you look in glasses? Well, you could make that change. Go with the LASIK procedure instead with Panu Laser Vision. We're about to see what Suits is going to look like without the glasses, because soon he's going to be going to Panu and do what I did, get a procedure done, so he won't need the glasses. Contact lenses, if they aggravate you, if you're tired of the dry eyes, you might want to make the switch. You know, the reason why I did is because I didn't want to have to deal with glasses or contact lenses, but I was afraid of a LASIK procedure, so it took me 10 years until I finally sat down with a good doctor at Panu Laser Vision. My mind was put to ease because I realized this guy knew a lot about eyes, and he showed me the state-of-the-art equipment that they had. Also, too, when they told me about their payment plan with 0 down and 0 interest, and I realized that it wasn't going to cost me a ton of money right up front. I could do payments, and I could make it all work out financially for me. I was sold. And they'll also give you $500 off just because you listen to the KVJ show. So if you're tired of glasses, contact lenses, if you've been putting it off, don't anymore. Just go to Panu Laser Vision. Check them out online and get more information, and contact them, PANNU laser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
It happens every summer. Stargazers delight in the opportunity to view constellations that can't be seen in winter, while car lovers delight in the opportunity to own one of our stars. At the Mercedes-Benz Summer Event, you can get the Mercedes-Benz of your dreams for less than you thought possible, like the beautiful to behold but built to be driven C-Class. You select its driving dynamics to fit the mood you're in and the road you're on. Lease the 2017 C300 Sports Sedan, an IHS top safety pick, for just $399 a month for 36 months with $4,193 due at signing. Hurry in for this once-in-a-summertime opportunity. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Monthly lease payment is available only to qualified customers exclusively through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services at participating dealers through July 31st, 2017. Call 1-800-344-8736 for details about costs and terms.
Visit Mercedes-Benz of Delray, Mercedes-Benz of North Palm Beach, Mercedes-Benz of Fort Pierce, or Mercedes-Benz of Palm Beach. Or visit on the web at mbusa.com.
Royal Caribbean's WOW sale has been extended. For a limited time, get 50% off your second guest and up to $300 to spend at sea when you book Allure of the Seas, sailing from Fort Lauderdale, starting at just $749, or any other Royal Caribbean adventure. But hurry, this offer ends tomorrow. So call 1-800-ROYAL-CARIBBEAN or your travel agent today. Prices are per person, double occupancy, interior room, reflect savings, and subject to availability. Taxes, fees, and port expenses. Additional restrictions apply. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
Floridians everywhere are turning into energy experts with new smart tools from FPL. With your online energy dashboard and the new FPL mobile app, you can stay on top of your energy use anytime, anywhere. And with the new projected bill feature, you have time to learn how to save even more. Take the online home energy survey at fpl.com/easy to save, and you could save up to $300 a year.
If you're looking for a great deal on a great car, there is sizzling hot summer savings going on right now at Bremen Honda. Get there and test drive, and you will fall in love with not just the car, but the prices. It's the summerbration of savings. True prices, true service, true selection. It's true for you at Bremen Honda. Zero leasing could be yours. Zero due at signing. True zero leasing and new Hondas from just $199 a month. The best in pre-owned vehicles as well. Get out there and go say hi to Mike Rodriguez and his team. They want to get you in that great summer vehicle to make your car and your experience this summer unforgettable. Go see them in person, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can shop online at BremenHondaPB.com. This deal for $199 a month is a 36-month lease program on a 2017 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off paying $199 a month. It is clearance time, so go see them in person at Bremen Honda, where it's true for you.
Staples has low prices on everything your kids need for back to school. Get everything they need for less at Staples, like Staples filler paper and 12-pack of wood pencils for just 50 cents while supplies last. Limit 5 and $7.29. Staples, it's pro time.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Eking out the last month of summer vacation and another round of Camp KVJ here today. Got to give you the hookup. If you'd like to take your kids to the South Florida Science Center, they got this new miniature golf conservation course going on. I got a 4-pack of tickets and the hookup for you. We got Jorge on here from Boynton. What's up, Jorge?
How you doing? Good morning, guys.
Good morning. How you doing?
Pretty good. Excited for the ticket.
Cool. How many kids you got, Jorge?
I got 1 and 2 cousins in my house.
Nice.
Okay. All right. They're driving a little crazy, trying to keep them busy this summer?
Woo, really?
No, I hear you. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm crazy with that.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, we're going to give you the hookup. It's going to be all good. You're going to be taking them out there for some fun little golf, okay?
I appreciate everything. Thank you.
Okay. You have a good time, man. We got more tickets for you, too, coming up tomorrow on the KVJ show. You know, we've been doing a lot of theme park stuff as well. And again, this week, we're going to give you the hookup for Volcano Bay at Universal.
Nice.
It's the new water theme park they got going on.
That is fancy.
Yeah, so keep locked in. So we're going to be hooking you up with that as well. Maybe squeeze in a little quick summer vacation before the summer goes away. Now, they're doing some interesting stuff here. I don't know if you've heard much about VR. Do you know what that is? The virtual reality stuff, Virginia, and the glasses that you put on?
I've heard about it. I've never done it. My nephew had it. Everybody was trying it on at Mardi Gras this past year, but I was like freaked out by it.
Well, I know you love roller coasters. So would you want to try this out? Apparently, they now have this even at SeaWorld in Orlando. There is a virtual reality glass that you put on your face and you get on the roller coaster. And in addition to riding the ride and getting whipped around all over the place, they throw in added effects like prehistoric monsters and other scary things to make the coaster more thrilling. So you go shoo and you're zipping around, all of a sudden like a dinosaur goes, and it looks like it's really there, ready to gobble you.
That's awesome.
The only thing for me, I think it would throw off my equilibrium. I think I would be projectile vomiting like about 2 minutes into it.
Well, the roller coaster is already, bad enough. It's like, right. You're going upside down. It's going fast. Like, I don't need dinosaurs. I'm good.
Imagine.
So you wouldn't wear it because I think you do have the option. I think when you get on, they can say, do you want the glasses or not?
I'd say no.
I would wear it, but imagine having that happen on something like the Gravitron where you're just spinning real quick and then a dinosaur comes up and like growls at you. It's next level.
On the Gravitron, they should have like the VR of a little kid puking on you. Like a little kid be like, ah! And you never know, it might really be happening.
That really does happen.
That really does happen.
A lot of people, Ralph, on the Gravitron.
A lot of adults. It's not just kids.
No, I've actually seen that happen. In fact, it's fun. Even more fun than going on the Gravitron is standing below the Gravitron and watching all the people get puked on and then them freaking out for the rest of the entire ride, just hearing them screaming and the whole time. Yeah, so that apparently is going on there. I haven't done it. I don't know if anybody's been to SeaWorld and has tried it. I mean, is it great? Does it make the ride that much better? Or does it make it too freaky? Does it make you even more motion sick?
Denny's telling me that VR stuff is really going to take it to the next. I mean, you're going to put stuff on and you're going to really think you're in that world.
Yeah, they believe really that's kind of the future. I mean, you think it's bad now that we are so consumed by our technology and our faces are like, plastered into our screens. Yeah, just wait until you strap on goggles and you live in a whole different reality. They think it really could change people.
Well, it could change people because they're starting to make it where you can be in a relationship with somebody, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's weird and creepy and sad.
But if it feels realistic,
the only relationships you have are when you put on the glasses. That's weird.
It does seem kind of sad, yeah.
It's very sad. Get out there, live a real life, people. What are you doing?
Well, are we going to have in society two different types of society? The people who live in a real world and the people that only live in a virtual world. And there's going to be like a divided society in a weird kind of way.
What if someone lived in a virtual world, but they were genuinely happy? They found the person of their dreams?
And that would be the argument. Some people may say, hey, look, the real world is just for them. It's too tough and it's too cruel and it's not been good to them. But this virtual reality world, they can live the life that they want to live.
Yeah, who's to say that's wrong?
It's not real.
What is
Eventually,
real?
the bottom will fall out one of these days when your psyche realizes it's not real, and then you come crashing down.
But will it? I mean, it would be one of those arguments, Virginia, if you've ever seen The Matrix, that there was one person that whole thing and said, you know what? I know that this steak that I'm tasting right now is not real, but my mind is telling me it is, and I'm fine with it.
Ignorance is bliss,
This
baby.
is where I want to be. This is how I want to live. I'm enjoying myself a lot more.
Nah, it's just stupid millennial crap.
What is real?
I'm not doing that virtual reality.
You're not doing it.
Never. It's not for me.
I'm in.
Get out there and live real life.
I would still want to live real life, but I would understand anybody who is doing it. And especially if they had like a sad backstory. I'd be going, I get it.
I want to dunk a basketball.
Your backstory is not your front story. Don't let your backstory shape your front story.
I don't understand, Virginia. That's too big of terms for me.
Yeah, you sound like one of those philosophers.
No, it's just like an Instagram quote.
That's what it is, huh? Instagram wisdom.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, looks like that celebrity thief has struck again. This thief keeps watching when these celebrities are out of town, posting pictures on social media from vacation. And while they're doing that, they break into their house. Another celebrity was hit over the weekend. We'll tell you who it was coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Coming up here, we got a little KVJ court. And a guy who says that, hey, it's not my fault if I peed on your painting. So we'll find out exactly what that fight is all about. Also, coming up here, we're going to have a little discussion about Jaybird's Naked Mile. We got the $1,000 for our charity Little Smiles. And we need to kick around a couple concepts about where we're going to be doing this, when we're going to be doing it, and what might be the terms, because a lot of people at Beer Fest over the weekend were telling us that they want to be involved with it.
People want to run with you naked in solidarity.
Yes.
Or maybe that was just drunk talk.
It was. I don't know. Was it drunk talk or not? Today's the day where we really kind of like fish it all out and find out the truth.
I could see and hear sincerity in this one guy's voice. He was like, I'm definitely doing it.
Okay.
I at least got one guy.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll let you know what the options are with that. It's going to be coming up here on the KVJ Show.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in a second, I will tell you the latest celebrity to be hit with a burglary when they were out of town, posting pictures on Facebook about how much fun they were having. Yeah, somebody was breaking into their crib and stealing from them. We'll tell you who got hit. Before we get into that, Jake Paul is no longer doing his show Bizarrevark.
What?
Yeah, Disney, I guess, dropped him in the wake of all this drama. He's been accused of several neighbors in his West Hollywood neighborhood of basically terrorizing the neighborhood. He does all these stunts, these wacky stunts on YouTube where he like lights stuff on fire and ramps things in the yard, and like all these people show up to watch him do it.
Yeah.
And I guess it's created all kinds of drama in his neighborhood. Disney has said, look, it's just a situation where we've outgrown each other, so bye.
Yeah, I guess it's probably a little too crazy for Disney.
Disney don't want another bad boy.
They really don't. They want him when you're young. I mean, he's 20, so I
That's
mean,
when, yeah,
you've aged out anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my son was so excited yesterday. Apparently, he had seen that he was in Miami, and he's like, "We have to go to Miami, Dad." I'm like, where is he? He's like, he's in a hotel. Okay.
I completely get Cannon. I understand him.
He was dead serious. He had to get to Miami yesterday to try to see him.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Kesha had her first concert in years and was not able to hold back the tears, Kevin. She was on stage and got super duper emotional, began crying, and then the crowd, when they noticed she was crying, began chanting, Kesha, Kesha.
Oh, what a moment.
Kesha. which made her cry even more.
I didn't see any audio of that.
I guess it wasn't that good. You didn't like my recreation?
I thought you did great.
Finally here, what celebrity learned the hard way? Maybe I shouldn't post pictures all over social media when I'm out of town because it tips off the burglars to come and hit my crib up, which is exactly what the burglars did.
Mm-hmm.
Hillary Duff got hit, and they stole hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry from her house. I guess she was in Canada when the theft occurred. They say the perpetrators broke in through a door, but somehow did not trigger the alarm that she had on her house. Once they were inside, they said the access to her jewelry was super easy. They got $100,000 worth of jewelry. Yeesh.
Wow.
You probably won't see anything from her on social media for a while.
I mean, if they can get Duff, they can get anybody.
True, Bird, true. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Got a couple celebrities having a birthday today. Happy birthday to J-Lo. How old do you think she is today, if you had to guess? Jennifer Lopez.
I think she's 63, but looks amazing. I feel like she's got one of those, I don't know, she's got a spell on her.
Yeah, she might have a deal with the devil.
She does look fantastic. She's 48 today.
48?
48.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Looks like she's 28.
She posted an Instagram picture over the weekend of her in this dress. Did you see that?
I've seen recent photos of her, and she does look amazing.
I mean, stunning.
What kind of lotion does she put on her face to make? She always has a nice, brightness to her. It pops. What kind of cream do you think she uses?
Rainbows and unicorns.
Mm-hmm.
Something magic.
Unicorn blood's what it is.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Don't know if you knew that. Anna Paquin from True Blood, turning 35 today.
Suck it.
Oh, suck it.
And Michael Richards. Remember him from Seinfeld?
Yeah, I haven't heard a lot from him recently.
No, he was on he was Kramer on
He's
that
laying
show.
low.
He's still, yeah. He's 68 years old today. Coming up here in just a second, she bought some artwork. He peed on it. Why?
R. Kelly?
No, it's KVJ Court, and it's coming up next.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, and Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, 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 I want something just like this.
Do you ever get mad at Panda if he misses the toilet, Virginia, and you see some dribblings? And now that you got a younger boy, very soon you're going to be dealing with that blame game of them blaming each other for the little drippings that you see in the bathroom. No, it wasn't me, it was the kid.
I don't get mad enough to say anything, but I do mumble under my breath.
Well, it depends. Some people are really bad, and some people know how to pee. Some people just don't know how to pee for some reason.
Now, I guess this is a case of how bad is your aim. And Marlene is upset here, and her husband have a little bit of a disagreement. You can actually check out this photo that was attached to the email that Marlene sent. She had a piece of artwork in the bathroom, and she comes in to notice that apparently something had happened to it. Now, Marlene, tell me a little bit about this incident that happened. What exactly did your husband, Sammy, do to your artwork, Marlene?
Well, my husband peed all over a piece of art that I had in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, well, I put it on the floor, and I was going to hang it, and so I just momentarily, I go and grab some nails and a hammer, and when I went back in the bathroom to hang it up, I just, I noticed there were some wet streaks on it. And at first I thought, okay, that's weird. I mean, there's nothing dripping. And then I quickly put it all together.
Mm-hmm.
That my husband had come in and he had gone to the bathroom and he peed on it. And when I called him out on it,
Mm-hmm.
he goes, oh, well, I might have missed the bowl and hit the artwork. And I said to him, I spent nearly $500 on this piece. I got it at a local gallery,
Mm-hmm.
And I said, all right, fine. Well, it's ruined. I want to replace it. And then he tells me it's my fault and that I need to own it and not get a piece of art that's so expensive. And I just think it's ridiculous. I want to replace it.
Okay. Well, I think the question here is who is to blame? And you can see the photo. If you go onto our Facebook page or onto our Twitter, you can see it. And if you're not there to check it out right now, there is the toilet, there's the bowl, and there is this painting, which, by the way, I think you may be overpaid. And you've got some art that is right there, right by the bowl. Now, if he misses, yes, and there's any kind of like tinkling or spray or whatever, it is going to go right on the piece of artwork. So would you say it's Marlene's fault for where she put it, or is it Sammy's fault for the stream? Now, Sammy is on here, would like to defend himself a little bit. Sammy, tell me, you are admitting fully that you did tinkle on your wife's artwork, correct?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Was it on purpose?
No, I mean, here's the thing. Why would you buy a piece of art, right, for nearly $500, put it on the floor next to the toilet?
Yeah.
That, to me, just doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And you can look at the photo, because after getting yelled at, you could just take a look at it. Any guy could do it just as easily as I did. And I don't think it's my fault. I think it was a human thing, what I did.
Okay.
I didn't do it intentionally, okay? And I'm not the one in the wrong. I think she was the careless one here. Not to throw you under the bus, Marlene, but I think you're the careless one, and she needs to be the one to learn the lesson, okay?
Yeah.
And if you put it next to the toilet again, who knows? I might miss the toilet next time. Sometimes it just happens.
Sammy, your point is that she wants to replace it, and you don't think she should, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jaybird, do you ever miss the toilet when you stand up and pee? And
no, I sit down and pee for one. So
Exactly.
I avoid these things.
Right.
So they both annoy me right now, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because it's just a painting for one.
Mm-hmm.
So I get that it's expensive.
Yeah.
And the guy just, quit being such a lawless peer. Hit the toilet and let's go. Own your own peeing.
Should she replace it? Did he pay for it, or should you just say, forget it, no artwork? Whose fault is it here,
How
Virginia?
bad is the pee stain? I mean,
Yeah, it might add to it.
It might add to
It's a
it.
conversation piece. Yeah, I mean, Marlene, is it ruined, or is it just something that you could wipe off of the painting?
It's pretty much ruined. Also, I don't want something up on the wall that is pee all over it. It's gross.
Okay.
Hey, at least it wasn't poop.
Great point.
Yeah, let's think of the positives.
they're both at fault. I mean,
Yes.
she shouldn't have left it there, but then he shouldn't have pee-peed on it. I think it's a 50-50 fault here.
That's just what happens in the bathroom. Things are going to happen,
Yeah.
Paintings are going to get peed and pooped on.
Call it lost. So do you think that Marlene should be able to pay to replace it, or does she need to suck it up and get something cheaper? Because I think, you know what, if you can't hang it up after cleaning it up, and it's got to be completely replaced, if you think in your mind it's totally and completely ruined, I would say get something that's cheaper. Honestly, why would you hang $500? Well, I guess I got $500 in the bathroom. Why would you do something like that, though?
Well, I think that what she has to do is maybe try to resell it and not tell the person it was peed on.
Okay.
And then buy something new with that money. You shouldn't spend new money.
Okay.
recoup your PP art money and then use that money to buy something new.
Are you peeing sitting down these days? You told me you're kind of starting to do that.
Even at the urinal.
That's gross.
He drops the trowel and backs it up.
I would love to see, if only we could put cameras up in the bathroom, I'd love to see people's reactions if a dude came in and sat on a urinal.
Well, there was that one girl we talked about. She went into Bradley's bathroom and peed in the urinal.
ER Bradley's.
Oh, that's right.
The girl's bathroom was all covered up. She was super hot.
She was super drunk.
Right.
And there was a line of people just watching her.
Wow, right in the urinal, huh?
It was super creepy.
It was just a hovering job. I don't know.
I don't think there's any reason why they need to replace the artwork. To me, that's silly. I mean, you go on ahead, you clean it up, you hang it up. And if you can't do that, then you replace it with something cheaper.
I mean, what kind of stream does this guy have? You need to go to a doctor.
Exactly. And was he sober when he did it? All right. Have you ever had a problem with this? Whose fault is it? And do you get upset if your guy misses the toilet? Is it really his fault? And do you think all guys should sit and pee? Because I got to tell you, I do it pretty much all the time now, and it has been revolutionary. But here's the problem that I have, and this does happen. My son Cannon, who is 9 years old, he does not sit and pee. And sometimes he is a barbarian when it comes to the toilet, and there's nothing worse. He will keep the seat down, pee all over, and then I will sit to pee, and it is one of the most frustrating things that happens.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, then you have to clean up someone else's pee because it's on the seat, and you're like, ugh, that's not fair. Clean up your damn pee.
Shouldn't all guys sit down to pee, Virginia?
I don't know. I think it's a little emasculating for
cares?
anybody to tell anybody else.
I think it's evolved, and I think
It
guys
is.
should do it.
I mean, out in the woods, I get it because it's freeing and you stand there and then the wind.
Right.
You hear the birds. I get that.
It's a man's choice, though. If a man wants to sit to pee, let him sit. But nobody should be telling him to sit.
Okay.
He can sit or stand and needs to be able to make that decision on his own.
What if he wants to stand and poop? Does he get to make that decision?
Will he make us a video?
I think some people actually do like it up where that's not that uncommon. It's not common, but some people do want to arch their back up and kind of stand up a little bit for flow reasons. That's why they do the squatty potty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the suggestions coming in here. Somebody said, you know what? You can get a painting professionally cleaned, and it will save you a ton of money. There's no reason to have to do that. Somebody else thinks that she's lying, trying to get the extra money to spend on something else. But nobody is saying that she should be replacing the piece of artwork to put up on the wall.
Not for that much money. You need
No.
to resell it to an unsuspecting buyer.
No one's saying that either. People are just saying get it clean and suck it all up. Got your own little problem you want to run past us here, you can send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. That's mail@kvjshow.com. On the way here, Jaybird is going to be running a naked mile. 1 mile without any kind of clothes on. Where's he going to do it? When is he going to do it? We'll discuss coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, the accident now cleared in Fort Lauderdale that was blocking some traffic I-95 southbound at Broward Boulevard. We still have a little bit of a slowdown in that area, though. You may see slow traffic back to Commercial Boulevard. Delay of about 5 minutes this morning. In Palm Beach County, one crash in Riviera Beach. You'll find that military trail at Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Unlike others, quick weight loss. Unlike others, one-on-one in-office support for faster weight loss. I know it works because I lost 25 pounds doing the program, and I can tell you firsthand the things that I learned with quick weight loss I still to this day use. I think that it is hands down the easiest program I've ever tried, and I've done so many of them. No starving myself, just learning different ways to put food together and doing it the right way. Unlike others, that one-on-one in-office guidance is what really does help. Faster weight loss, no prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. There's 19 Florida locations, and it works. For a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for $20. All services included. Exclusive of supplements. Kids join free when parents sign up. Schedule a free no-obligation consultation today. Visit quickweightloss.net or call 1-855-777-THIN. That's 1-855-777-THIN. 1-855-777-8446.
Summer beach days and late night swims, barbecues, and razor bumps? Seriously? If you're still messing around with razors and wax, it's time to stop. Go see the pros at Body Detail's True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal. Right now, you can save up to 60% off laser hair removal at Body Details, and you can schedule your treatments whenever and wherever works best for you. All of their amazing South Florida locations offer night and weekend hours. Plus, Body Details is the only company with a completely free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com and schedule your free consultation today.
During the Dodge Summer Clearance Event, there's no secret handshake to get a great deal or password to receive an amazing offer. But you do need to know the battle cry. So you'll need a Dodge Challenger. And right now at your local Dodge dealer, get 0% financing for 5 years or $3,750 total cash allowance on the 2017 Dodge Charger SE. Go to Dodge.com to locate your nearest Dodge dealer and to find more great deals on the exciting Dodge lineup. Anything that makes this much noise is impossible to keep secret, especially with 0% financing for 5 years or $3,750 total cash allowance on the 2017 Dodge Charger SE. Welcome to the Brotherhood of Muscle at the Dodge Summer Clearance Event. Hurry in for great deals. 0% APR financing for 5 years equals $1,667 per month per $1,000 finance for well-qualified buyers, regardless of down payment when financed through Chrysler Capital. Not all buyers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take retail delivery by 7/31.
When you need us, where you need us. Jupiter Medical Center Urgent Care. The hospital you trust provides convenient care right in your neighborhood, with locations throughout northern Palm Beach and now open on PGA Boulevard across from the Gardens Mall. Find help with injuries, illnesses, flu shots, and more. And if a situation becomes more serious, you'll have quick access to world-class hospital services. Jupiter Medical Center Urgent Care. When you need us, where you need us.
Who provides the best entertainment and internet experience? Best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Lets you stream on 5 devices at once. Brings you Netflix on X1 and 75 megabits per second in the most popular packages? No question. Xfinity stacks up where AT&T doesn't. Get up to 75 megabits per second download speed. Compare that to AT&T. And get X1 and voice for $30 each a month for 1 year when you bundle all 3. Call 1-800-XFINITY today. And now ask us about Xfinity Mobile, a new kind of network designed to save you money when you have Xfinity Internet. You get up to 5 lines included of talk and text, all at no extra cost. Compare that to AT&T. Call 1-800-XFINITY today. Must enroll in EcoBill and auto pay within 30 days or charges increased by $5 a month. Offer ends 8/20/17. Restrictions apply. Service not available in all areas. Limited to new residential customers. Equipment installation tax and fees extra and subject to change during and after promo. Early termination fee applies if all Xfinity service are canceled during the agreement term. After 1 year, regular rates apply. Wi-Fi claim based on Xfinity gigabit service, router coverage, and speed on the 5 gigahertz band. Netflix streaming membership required.
I love hearing the most current stuff going on out there in the world of plastic surgery and med spas, and aquaplastic surgery is awesome. I was in there the other day, and they've got some brand new things they're offering in their med spa. Really cool stuff that everybody's talking about. Stuff like microblading, skin peels, HCG for weight loss. Yeah, they're doing all that stuff on top of the normal amazing plastic surgery stuff that they've been doing for years. Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev are out of this world amazing. When you go in there and you meet them and you meet the staff and you just see what a great environment is, everybody loves each other. The same staff has been with them forever. It's a great atmosphere and a vibe, and you just go there and you feel good about trusting them with surgical stuff, with med spa stuff. They know it inside and out, and they've got the latest and greatest technological advancements. Go see Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev and their whole staff. Here's the number to call, 561-776-2830, or go online to their website, aquaplasticsurgery.com. Offices in West Palm, in Jupiter, and Fort Lauderdale, aquaplasticsurgery.com.
When I say sub of, you say the day. Sub of. The day. Sub of. The day. For just $3.50.
Every day is a great day to visit Subway restaurants for the $3.50 sub of the day. Enjoy a different flavor-packed 6-inch sub every day, like the turkey breast on Wednesday or the Italian BMT on Thursday. Each sub has no artificial flavors or colors from artificial sources. Enjoy Subway's $3.50 6-inch sub of the day today.
What else does this thing do? Okay, turning it off.
At participating Subway restaurants, additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Staples.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking a few isolated showers for the morning drive on this Monday. Our skies will start sunny to partly cloudy with a few isolated coastal showers this morning. A high today of 90. The heat index feels like temperature 100. We will have a couple of inland afternoon thunderstorms. The rain chance 30%. Tonight, partly cloudy, very warm 80.
Staples has low prices on everything your kids need for back to school. Get everything they need for less at Staples, like Staples filler paper and 12-pack of wood pencils for just 50 cents while supplies last. Limit 5 and $7.29. Staples, it's pro time.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Well, we had an amazing weekend. I want to say thank you so much to everybody that came out, hung out with us. Some people were there Friday with us at Blue Martini in Boca. Then they went to the Beer Fest with us on Saturday, and then Double D's afterwards. So, honestly, if you guys did all that, you probably feel just as bad as we do today. So, congratulations.
You were probably smart, though, and you probably called in sick to work today.
I gotta go. I have to go to Planet Fitness today, and I'm gonna have to get up and do exercises. I don't think I got that in me. I don't know if I can exercise.
He hurt himself, physically hurt himself at the silent disco at Beer Fest and forgot that he did it.
Well, the last time I did Planet Fitness, I went in there in a wheelchair and crutches. I think they're going to think I'm always trying to come up with an excuse why I can't ever work out.
Yeah, sure, right. What now? Yeah, so if you want to join us, coming up this Friday, we're going to be taking the KVJ Cocktails and Karaoke Tour to the Blue Martini in Fort Lauderdale right there. It's at the Galleria Mall on Sunrise starting at 7 o'clock on Friday. So go on ahead and make your plans. We're going to do it all over again.
Whoop, whoop.
This Friday night at 7 o'clock.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, here we go, baby. We got the $1,000 for Jaybird to do his Naked Mile. And at Beer Fest on Saturday, the discussion started to come up with people saying, I would love to run that with you, Jaybird. And somebody said, you know what? I would give $100 to Little Smiles if I could run it with you.
That's awesome.
And so was birthed an idea saying, okay, this might be interesting to let people jump in on this. This could be an annual thing. Jaybird's annual Naked Mile.
For the children.
Strength in numbers.
I know, which is so bizarre. You're right.
Strength in numbers, baby.
Yeah.
Because you're not as humiliated if you have other people doing it with you.
Yes.
Especially if they look good, because if they're sexy, people will focus on the sexy people. I know I will.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, that I won't stand out at all if there's like 10 dudes that look really good. Then all of a sudden, my untanned, gross.
Now, people have been throwing out suggestions on where to do this. You know, we had thought if somehow we could get special permission from like a place like the South Florida Fairgrounds, that might be a good place because it's far enough away from the road. There's plenty of parking. You could have a course, you know, within there where people could do it. Spectators could even come and watch it. That might be a really good spot. Other people suggested there's a nudist colony. There's Hallover Beach that you can go to. Someone even said, too, maybe just get treadmills and set up cameras. And then that way somebody could do it. You know, Jaybird, you could do it in a closed environment that way.
That's boring. You can't do treadmills inside.
Somebody said that we were talking to somebody on Saturday that they said they have a big, acres of land.
In Okeechobee.
It's in Okeechobee, though. Is that too far north?
No
rules.
Yeah, I know. You could look at it, but I mean, yeah, it would be tough. I mean, when we look at our broadcast area and it covers all of South Florida, that it'd be tough for a lot of people to get there. It'd be could be a several-hour drive for some people.
Are we actually inviting people to come out to watch it? Are we even allowed to do that? I mean, how does that work? How are we going to do that?
I think if you did, you'd have to charge admission for that. I think if that would be something, and all the money would go to Little Smiles. So that would be the thing to consider. And I think you put a good ticket price on it. So that would be the only thing if you did.
Well, this thing's changed a lot since the beginning.
I know. Well, this is what happens when you throw a couple beers at people and we think we have great ideas. So, I mean, yeah, you could be as simple as you on KVJ TV on a treadmill in here running for 1 mile.
She's right. That's stupid.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's lame.
I shouldn't say stupid. It's more lame than stupid, but yeah.
If you do that, I'm going to throw nails at you while you run.
Well, where's your naked ass at? You got a lot of talk, but yeah, why don't you back it up?
I'm an idea chick.
That's it. No action.
You're action, baby.
So then that brings us to the location where exactly we do it. Yeah, you could possibly go someplace out west that's maybe not so far north.
I don't know why I'm even talking. I have no say in the matter anyway. So whatever you guys tell me what we're doing.
Of course you got to say.
All over beach is a great idea.
Could. It's tough running in the sand. But yeah, you could probably do it there. It might not be a bad idea.
How long is the stretch of nude beach?
It's a good question. I don't know. And you might have to, it may not be 1 whole mile. I have to look and see how far it is. And if
Well, he
that'd
can
be the
always
case,
run back and forth, lap it up a little.
that's true.
Yeah, that sounds good. The only reason why I like the Okeechobee place was because there are no rules. You can do whatever you want
Do
there.
whatever you want,
You could,
yeah.
something like that, but again.
So maybe if somebody has some land that's out west, you could let us know. We'd need parking. That would be a big part of it.
So we are having people come out and watch this.
Well, I think it's part of the discussion.
Only ex-girlfriends.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be participants, people that want to pay. And the question is, I think there's a couple questions. One, do we allow anyone else in it? Do we throw, if you donate $100 to Little Smiles, can anyone else run it? That's question
think we
one.
should.
I love that.
I think that should be just, if anybody wants to be a part of it, they absolutely can. For a donation to Little Smiles,
Okay.
they can get naked too and run in solidarity. I love that.
And should we allow people to come and watch, and then do we charge a ticket price for that and then give that money to Little Smiles as well?
Only hot girls.
I think if we're having people, you got to charge them. Let's
absolutely.
raise money for a Little Smile.
Yeah, I
That's
think
what
so.
this is all about.
Yeah. Okay. So we got to figure out what the ticket price is and all that. So we would need, some kind of area for parking where people could watch, and then a nice course that we could run 1 mile.
Can I get in shape in a week? Is that possible?
And we don't have to do it,
We can spray tan you.
I got to get on a treadmill.
Well, you're going to Planet Fitness today.
I know, but it's also right by Melt, that grilled cheese place I love, because I'm going to Boynton. There's no way I'm going to be in Boynton and not go to Melt. Every time I'm in Boynton, the spirit takes over, and I drive to Melt.
Well, can't you go run and then reward yourself by going to Melt?
That's what's happening.
Okay. So go see if you can do a mile on the treadmill. That might be interesting while you're there. Just, give it a shot. And
Can you run a mile? Just jump up and run.
Well, that's the other thing. On the naked mile, I can run and walk if I had to. I just got to finish that mile.
it's just a mile, yeah, with no clothes on. That's the bottom line. That's all you got to do on that. All right, so have any thoughts you want to add to this? 877-979-WRMF. Somebody saying is holding on to the nudist colony. They would love to participate. They love the free advertising. And Loxahatchee Groves, a lot of people are there, and they allow filming. So a lot of people think that is maybe the place to go, and that is out west.
And they love nakedness, too.
Yes. So that right now might be the best thing to do is contact them.
Do the spectators have to be naked too then?
I don't hate that idea either. Yeah, exactly. Why don't we get everyone naked?
I'm not going.
Let's have a naked fest. Strength in numbers. Even the spectators, they got to at least
I'll watch it on Facebook Live.
Got to take off a shirt.
Mm-hmm. And really sad news here. Somebody just texted in, or a couple people, Melt is closed.
What?
Yes, Melt is no longer in business.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
They're lying to me.
Well,
I was just there.
Then there's about 5 different texts that have come in that says Melt is closed.
5 texts.
It's not real.
Yeah.
5 texts. It's real.
Apparently you weren't going there enough.
Oh my God.
Dang, Bird. You
Yeah.
let him die.
Mm-hmm.
Will you pipe down?
You say you love them, but you didn't go there enough.
I went there actually a lot. In fact, I probably put the lights on at least a couple months.
You extended it? Yeah. Coming up here in a couple minutes.
Oh, he's devastated.
I know. Well, we've got another round of Think Fast coming up here today. I believe you've won a round, Virginia. Is that correct? Of
That
Think
sounds
Fast?
right, yeah.
Yeah. I believe Denny's has won a round of Think Fast.
Okay.
So today, it's going to be Virginia versus Denny's.
Oh, man.
You're not even in it. You can go cry in the hall about Melt.
I'm just going to go home.
All right, so we'll see out of Virginia and Denny's who can think faster. Charlie Puth now, his latest attention is on the KVJ show.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. 'Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Oh, and now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma, you regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, love? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you.
All right, the name of the game is Thinking Fast. This is our third round playing this. Virginia played against Jaybird and won. Denny's played against Jaybird and won. So today we've got a challenge of Virginia versus Denny's.
Bring it on, you long-haired hippie.
I hope you destroy her. I am Team Denny's.
You are, huh?
Go fight, win.
Pulling hard for him.
I'm Team Melt. Oh, no, I'm not. They closed.
Jaybird honestly is in a major Monday funk over here after finding out that
He's having a meltdown.
He can't believe it.
He really is just sitting there staring at his computer being like, can't believe it. This has really rocked him.
I keep reading it. It does not. I don't want to believe it.
Can't accept it.
It's really put him in shock here. He wouldn't be able to focus for this round of Think Fast
No,
anyway.
Definitely not.
Okay, here's what we got. You just blurt out the answer. You don't have to ring in with your name. And we'll see who can think faster here, okay?
Okay.
Come on,
all about
Denny's.
speed.
All right.
All about speed.
Ooh, it's all about speed.
Okay.
It's Monday, Cap.
I know.
We had a really rough one.
Yeah, we did. It was a tough weekend. Still some fatigue. All right, here we go. First one, think fast. Name a type of cheese starting with the letter B.
Bourgeois. Brie.
Okay, there we go.
Wow. So
Portuguese sound like it could have been a cheese.
Portuguese. I think you like made up a country.
Jump Denny's, yeah, yeah, Team Denny's, fish train.
Oh, you know who has cheese or used to? Melt.
Not anymore.
Denny's.
Hey, it's sad. You got to joke about it to get through it.
I'm on your team.
Okay, here we go. Next up, think fast. Name a breed of dog starting with the letter P.
Poodle.
Virginia got it.
Oh, that's quick.
Denny's?
I almost said puppy. I'm glad she said poodle.
I think Kevin should take that one.
Puppy. That's awesome.
All right, next up here. Think fast. Name a Disney movie starting with the letter A.
Aladdin.
Oh!
He said takes the lead. All right, next up. Think fast. Name a band starting with the letter D.
Doorknobs.
The Doors. Is Doorknobs a
Denny's gonna
band?
get it. No.
Doorknobs. You're a doorknob.
Are we sure Doorknobs is not a band?
I am not
They
sure.
probably are. There actually probably is the doorknobs out there. Research department's looking it up.
They're a Doors tribute band.
I love it.
The doorknobs.
Probably is.
I bet there is.
A Doors tribute band.
I'll take my point retroactively.
All right, next up here.
There's a doorknob.
There is a doorknob?
Doorknob.
Are they a Doors tribute band?
They have 1,000 people following them on Facebook.
Oh, that's it. They're huge.
Very massive.
Real big.
Killing it.
All right, next up. Name a cooking utensil with the letter S.
Spatula.
This is good. Not only are you beating her, you're destroying her.
Wow. Only a couple more
Keep
left.
it going. Don't lay up.
Name a language starting with the letter F.
French.
Damn it,
Oh,
It's quick. She loves the French stuff.
it's true. 4-2 right now. Think fast.
I didn't get doorknobs.
No, we're not giving you doorknobs.
Local bands don't count.
Shocked.
It's a local band from Arkansas.
Name something you will see in a courtroom that starts with the letter J.
Judge.
Jury.
Virginia.
Denny's, you were just a little late.
Was it noticeable?
Boy, Virginia on the comeback. She can tie it if she gets this one correct.
Focus.
Do not let her win.
Name something you would see at an airport with the letter M.
Moms.
I mean, that would work, right?
Say something else.
Well, since Denny's validated it, we'll give Virginia the point.
Where's the fight at?
You would see moms there.
Moms?
As lame as
Since
that
Denny's
is.
agrees so well with Virginia, I mean, I don't want to fight both contestants.
Look, you gave it to Virginia.
You would see moms there. I agree with her.
All right, here we go. It is all tied. This is the final one. Name a month starting with the letter A.
August.
Virginia came back and took the win.
back.
I mean,
Virginia came all the way back and won.
evil wins again.
I'd like to thank the doorknobs. They're my inspiration in life.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. I thought Virginia was completely out of it, but I don't know what
Denny's,
happened there.
What happened?
She came back in the half.
Dang. All right. Wow. Impressive stuff. All right. Well, we got a topic going on right now on the KVJ Show Facebook page. You can go and sound off here. These are words that parents should never use. Kids, you can call up and let us know. What are the words that you never want to hear come out of your parents' mouth? They got to be clean for the radio, but there's a lot of things. I don't know, like maybe turnt.
It does feel weird.
Yeah, you think that might be a little bit weird if your parents use that. 877-979-WRMF. Hit up our Facebook page or call or text right now, 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
I'm jealous, I'm overzealous. When I'm down, I get real down. When I'm high, I don't come down. I get angry, baby, believe me. I can love you just like that, and I can leave you just as fast. But you don't judge me, 'cause if you did, baby, I'd judge you too. No, you don't judge me, 'cause if you did, baby, I'd judge you too. 'Cause I got issues, but you got them too. So give them all to me, and I'll give mine to you. Bask in the glory of all our problems, 'cause we got the kind of love it takes to suffer. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you.
All right, you would hate if your parents actually used these words. Maybe two just things that if you're a mom or dad that, you know, I know you try to relate to your kids, but all right, let's not put it in there. Turnt. Just sounds weird. I try not to use it. I try to stay away from turnt. It just doesn't feel like it's a word that belongs to me. It feels awkward.
Turnt, and also its cousin, turned up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lit.
Yeah.
Lit. That's the. So that means it's so epic. If something's lit, you're epic. It's awesome. Is that what lit means?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like the new. Like,
on fire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's the new fire, yo.
I've heard older people say that they're gonna go in the go smush, because when Jersey Shore, you shouldn't say that either. Mom and dad are gonna smush.
Yeah, a mom just texted and said, "Yeah, lit. My girls hate when we say it." Mom, stop! You can't use that word. Let me see. Someone else said, "bae." Weird when the parents are using the word "bae."
What about if a dad's like, "Oh, this sandwich is fire"? Does that sound weird?
It does. And especially if he says "fire, yo."
Yeah.
Let me see. Another one. Words that parents should not use: amazeballs.
I just don't think anyone should use it.
I kind of agree with that.
It's over.
I don't know why I don't like that term, but for whatever reason, it makes me kind of cringe. That was amazeballs. I'm like, oh, stop it.
Another one. Somebody texted in here. That's Gucci.
What does that mean? Oh, fancy?
No, I think it's like my daughter was using that about maybe like a year ago.
I remember that. You came in here and told us that.
Yeah, and I think it was like, I think you use it like, that's cool or that's good. Oh, it's so Gucci. And I was like, and it kind of, I gotta admit, honestly,
stupid.
I know we're saying like words parents shouldn't use, but I like to say there's also some words that kids shouldn't use.
Definitely.
I was really like, it's really like, ugh.
Unless it's actually Gucci, don't say it's Gucci.
Yeah, I really just kind of didn't love that one. Angela's on here from Hope Sound, 877-979-WRMF. What is a term that you don't think parents should use, Angela?
Well, I do this on purpose. When my kids' friends come over to visit, or they're here, and I'll see something that I like, and I'll say, "Dude, that outfit's on fleek." They cringe, and I'm like, "Why? Is there something wrong with that? I can't use that. I can't use that word." And they're like, "No, Mom, really, you can't."
It is a fun little test, and I like your strategy on this because it's the best thing to do, because you could either write this list down, parents, as words you should never use, or words that you definitely should use, but only when they're with a group of their friends. Just if you like torturing your kids, they will get so upset. It's
use
so
it to
funny.
annoy.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's texting me saying, when their parents use epic fail. Is that a bad one? Like the dad will be like, "That was an epic fail."
Yes.
That's kind of that's not good.
Someone else texted and said totes.
Oh, everyone should stop that.
Yeah, and I got to say, the debate is, honestly, should anyone use really a lot of these words? A lot of these words I would just like to take out. They just,
I mean, totes is fine if you're just kidding, but if you're seriously going, totes.
Totes, or the better one, totes my goats.
We're going to Sobe, totes. I mean, oh.
I saw this purse, and it has a picture of a goat on it, and it says, "Goat tote."
So annoying. It's kind of awesome. Let me see. Paula is on here from Royal Palm, 877-979-WRMF. What was your word, Paula?
Well, it was a couple of years ago. My son was 12, and I was trying to, relate to him, and it was just he and I for the weekend. My husband and his brother were out of town, and so thought we would, watch movies and hang out. So I told him, this weekend we could just, Netflix and chill. And he was 12, and I don't know if he knew it or not, but, if he did, he did. He just let it roll.
Oh,
no. I was so mad because she would, butcher everything and try to be cool, and I just, that moment, I'm like, oh, my God, I'm her.
Oh,
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I get it. It's tough. You're trying to relate with your kids. You have no idea what you're talking about. You throw it out there, and, you basically said you want to sleep with your kid. A kid texted here, I hate when my mom is always talking about hanging out with her squad.
Her squad. Yeah.
Mom squad.
I can see that one.
Mom squad.
That's pretty awesome. Cray. I hate when my dad uses the word cray. That's kind of old anyway, isn't it? That's kind of out.
Cray's played.
Uh-huh. All right. Let me see here. Somebody said Kevin needs to stop using the word shade. Throwing shade.
No, you don't.
No.
Okay.
Shade is still
well,
good.
then screw you, texter.
You reply right back and say, no, I'm going to use it.
Throw some shade at them. Show them.
I think I will.
You should.
Thank you, Virginia. Awesome sauce. Parents don't use it, somebody texted in and said.
It's tacky.
Okay.
I like that one.
You like awesome sauce?
He just likes sauce.
He does. True. All right, want to jump in on the conversation? It's on our Facebook page right now. You can always call or text to 877-979-WRMF. And an interesting debate that some parents are upset. Restaurants are actually putting a limit on what they're allowed to do. And some parents say it's not fair, but maybe it's the right ruling. I'll tell you all about it coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, right now we have a few accidents to be aware of in Palm Beach County. The first one is in Riviera Beach. You'll find that on Military Trail at Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. We also have a wreck blocking the entrance ramp to I-95 southbound at Glades Road, and a vehicle on fire in Lake Worth. That's Hypaluxo Road, just west of I-95. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Car needs some motor oil? Advance Auto Parts has the deal for you. 5 quarts of CarQuest conventional motor oil and a Purelator oil filter for just $18.99. CarQuest conventional motor oil, only at Advance Auto Parts, features a low-friction formula and advanced additives for better gas mileage and longer engine life. Find a store near you at advanceautoparts.com or swing by a participating CarQuest Auto Parts location. 5 quarts of CarQuest conventional motor oil, Purelator oil filter, $18.99. Valid in-store only.
If you're ready for a change, New Look Boca should be your first call. New Look Boca offers Tickle-Lipo, a minimally invasive but highly effective technique that'll take the inches off and keep them off. Tickle-Lipo starts at just $19.99. Reshape your body with breast augmentation from $24.99. Facelifts and fat transfers under $4,000. Or put little to no money down with New Look Boca's Guaranteed Finance Program. The surgeries are performed by board-certified surgeons. New Look Boca also has specialists in lap band surgery for extreme weight loss, plus hair restoration and vaginal rejuvenation. Call New Look Boca at 561-894-4444. That's 561-894-4444.
Hey, it is never too late to start a New Year's resolution. I know we're talking July here, but, honestly, when it comes to getting in shape, don't wait another 6 months to do it. Jump on it today and go to Busy Body Fitness Center. That is where I go work out every single day. It does so many things. Not only is it going to help you feel better, look better, give you more self-esteem, but on top of it, you're going to be healthier, and it actually does a lot of things like fight depression and things like that. And I love going to Busy Body Fitness Center because of the trainers that they got there. I got the best trainer in the world. The guy is always pushing me, and I would not be able to do what I do in the gym without him being there. That's what they do at Busy Body Fitness Centers. They've got a lot of great trainers, and they also offer 70 group exercise classes every single week. Somebody there to motivate you, to hold you accountable, and to make sure you're doing the exercises right. Yoga, cycling, kickboxing, bodybuilding, body pump, Pilates, P90X, they've got it all. And you only pay $8.95 a month, and the childcare is included. So if you're a busy mom, you can go get your butt in shape, look better, feel better. Busybody Fitness Centers. I go to the one at Military in North Lake and Palm Beach Gardens. Go check it out online. BusybodyFitnessCenters.com.
Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Now through the end of July, Third Federal is taking 0.25% off of all purchase mortgage rates. So I'm here with a few potential home buyers to answer their questions.
0.25% off? That's great. But what if I haven't found a house?
No worries. Get a free pre-approval and we'll hold your rate while you're looking for a house.
Impressive. But what if I haven't sold my home yet?
No problem. Third Federal's one-of-a-kind bridge loan helps you buy before you sell.
Great. But what if my wife doesn't want to move?
I can't help you there. But folks, 0.25% off is too good to pass up. And don't forget, our associates are not on commission. So if you're thinking about buying a home, call Third Federal today.
Right now at Third Federal, get 3.69%, APR 3.77% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. That's 0.25% off our already guaranteed lowest rates. Apply online, visit a branch, or call 1-800-3rd-FED. APR reflects 50% down and is for a $165,000 loan. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. See conditions for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Can you see me? Can you see us? Do you see what makes us unique? What makes us brilliant?
At K-12, we see that every child is uniquely brilliant. K-12 provides a tuition-free, full-time, online public school education with a rigorous, challenging curriculum.
See? See it now? The path to my future for us to take at home.
It's inspiring when parents, children, and supported teachers work together.
So we can be ready. I want to be president, architect. I want to be a fighter pilot. I don't know what I want to be, but I want to be good at it.
K-12 has been a leader in developing online public school education.
We're an innovative, tuition-free choice available to families like yours.
Act now while enrollment is still open for all Florida students for this school year. For information, call 855-993-6118 or visit k12.com/Florida. That's k12.com/Florida.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you are looking for a delicious lunch or dinner for tonight, head on over to Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill. I am always talking about their delicious ribs. I do love their ribs. They've got so many great dishes. The Tex-Mex enchiladas are something that people are talking about. Very delicious. People who love the aquatic stuff like you, Virginia, they've got the crab meat enchiladas. The cool thing, too, about Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill is they've got karaoke on Friday nights. They got a beautiful bar that's connected to it called Rosie's Cantina, and they always have live music, and they've always got karaoke. So Friday nights, karaoke goes off, so you can enjoy all this delicious food. Now, Brenda and Jay, they are the owners of this fine establishment. They do catering for all of your events, whether it's a birthday party or a holiday, and they can even make things that are not on the menu. Located 5949 Congress Avenue. It's Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill. Go in there, tell them Jay Bird sent you, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
Floridians everywhere are turning into energy experts with new smart tools from FPL. With your online energy dashboard and the new FPL mobile app, you can stay on top of your energy use anytime, anywhere. And with the new projected bill feature, you have time to learn how to save even more. Take the online home energy survey at fpl.com/easy to save, and you could save up to $300 a year.
You know, when it comes to braces, my daughter Magnolia absolutely loves the team over at Orthodontics by Bradford. Go see Dr. Bradford today. Here's the number, 561-694-3006 or online at orthobybradford.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jarn Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, we will get into it. It sounds like China is barring Justin Bieber from entering the country. What did he do? Coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Love this text. There's a couple that I can't stand, words that parents use and they shouldn't. I hate it when my mom will drop, "Oh yeah, that just happened."
Well, that's not that bad.
And oh snap! Got some great comments on the KVJ Show Facebook page for that. Talking about parents, do you think this is a good policy? There is a restaurant that apparently will not serve any parent with a kid more than one cocktail. They will cut them off after one, saying, nope, we don't know who's driving, and one cocktail is all you need. If you got a kid with you, we don't know what's going on in that situation. They've seen too many situations where there are parents that are in there in a restaurant ordering way too many drinks and then driving off with their kids.
That's ridiculous.
That's
I'm outraged.
Outraged.
Okay, these kids are the reason we need a cocktail, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
And in a lot of cases, if it wasn't for the cocktails, there would be no kids. So these kids should be thankful for cocktails. What if one parent, like in my family, doesn't drink? Panda doesn't drink.
Mm-hmm.
I can't have 3 cocktails?
Well, I think the one thing that they are doing is they're looking at who is at the table, who is in the group, and they're saying, okay, who's the designated driver here? And the designated driver, I think if someone claims responsibility, then they'll serve. If you've got mom, the alcoholic, they will go on ahead and let mom just go on ahead and get her buzz on.
Thank you.
But at least one person, they'll say, hey, who's the designated driver here? And you are not getting more than one cocktail.
Well, is a restaurant allowed to do this? Let's say it's a mom. She's drinking. She had like 4 drinks. She's got her kids. Is it okay for the manager to walk up and say, who's driving you guys home? Or is that butting into someone's business? You're not allowed to do that.
It's a great question because, and this is an interesting thing because I know that they have a responsibility not to overserve someone. And a lot of people, especially if they got a strong buzz going on and somebody tries to cut them off, you'll get a lot of drama that often happens from that.
But if she is truly there by herself with her kids,
yeah,
and she is drinking and drinking and drinking, then I think the manager should absolutely say something.
But when do you do it? After 2 drinks? After 3? Where's that line? Everyone's set different too.
That's why.
And how do you know that they're not going out there and someone's picking them up? You see what I'm saying?
That's why they're saying when they see kids and an adult order cocktails, they're like, okay, who's driving here? And then whoever marks as the driver, you're only getting 1 cocktail. You can't have more than 1. And we know that we've got somebody to drive them away. And let's say you're a mom that's there with just your kids alone, and you're trying to plow down a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th cocktail. They're going to be like, no. Like, who's driving you?
If you're a responsible person, I mean, yes, you'll be a little embarrassed that the waiter came up to you and asked you that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're doing it the right way and you have somebody coming to pick you up and you just say that to him, that should shut it all down immediately.
Yeah, this is going to... I can only imagine someone saying something like that to somebody who's had a couple.
Right.
And you're like, who the hell are you? You're not the boss of me. How do you know what I'm going to do when I leave? I got someone coming up to pick us up right now. Mind your own
the
business.
Uber thing, you'd be going, I'm Ubering. Yeah, and then what are you going to do? Follow the person out into the parking lot to make sure that they hop in an Uber and not in their own car?
And now the manager's the judge and jury of what you can drink.
Absolutely. I mean, if the mother is intoxicated and she is getting into a car with her kids and going to drive, you absolutely stop that from happening.
You only hear about this in extreme cases.
I had happened to somebody I know.
Yeah.
This crazy individual was trying to put their kids in the car and drive away, hammered.
Yeah.
And people intervened. They jumped in the middle of it and said, no, this ain't happening.
Okay, but
which was the right thing.
That's someone that's visibly drunk. Some people they're quietly getting drunk and you have no idea they're even drunk.
Sure.
They've had 4 or 5 drinks. The restaurant's crazy and then they realize, all right, that she's not acting weird. Should I go up and say, who's driving?
Yeah, there's sometimes that window of a couple drinks where you are drunk, but you would see someone, you wouldn't know that they're drunk.
Some people hold their liquor you hold your liquor pretty well.
Yeah, right, exactly. And I'm hammered half the time.
I know, you're hammered right now.
You're right. Now, they say legally the restaurant can't enforce the policy, but customers are apparently very supportive of it. And so far, nobody has complained, but it's a new policy.
People don't like being told what to do.
Right.
There's going to be some people who do not like this at all.
Oh, absolutely. And you may have 90% of the restaurants say this is a great policy, and then you have that one person saying, who here is a designated driver? You can't have more than one cocktail. They'd be going, don't tell me what I can and can't do.
But if they're just trying to help you, I think you need to back it up.
And then there's going to be a situation where you have an annoying manager where someone's had a half a beer and they're going to be, are you okay to drive? And that's going to annoy somebody.
Yeah, if someone says that to you after you've had like 3 sips of a beer, you're like, really?
But that's going to happen. There's no way with just being a human that's going to happen.
Yeah. People were texting in saying, yeah, just this weekend I was out of the place and I saw the dad's drinking pitchers of beer, like multiple by himself. The mom is knocking down cocktails. They got like probably about a 1-year-old that's there. So, okay, at this point, I mean, and you assume that most people are probably not going to Uber out with their kid for a night. Most people probably are not. Some will. And that's the question you might have. Did they Uber here? And even then, should they be getting this plowed in front of their kids? Then who are you to be the jury to tell somebody what and what not to do?
Okay, you're at a restaurant. You see this dad. He's pounding drink after drink. You see him walk out with his kids. You see them walking out to the car. Do you try to stop them as a person or do you mind your own business? You're now getting involved in something.
I look at his behavior. I really do. I look at how he's walking. I look at how he's talking. I look at how he's carrying himself. If he looks to me like he is intoxicated and where it's going to be a bad situation for these kids, I absolutely say something.
He doesn't look drunk. He looks fine, but he's had like 4 or 5 pictures you've noticed. Do you say anything? He looks fine.
He's had 4 or 5 pictures?
Some people,
how's he fine?
Some people can hold their liquor.
No, 4 or 5 pictures, I would say something.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, somebody said my boyfriend's a manager of a big restaurant, and they have to say something if they see a waiter has told them of a customer who is wasted. They'll ask to call him an Uber, and then if they say no and they try to get in their car anyway, they'll call the police and say, hey, look, we got a drunk customer that is trying to drive away.
I wonder why, too, at bars where police know people are walking out and probably getting in their cars. Because if you're at a bar, there's going to be somebody that gets in there that's drinking and driving. I would figure that would be such fish in a barrel for police to just wait in a parking lot and pick people
Sometimes
off.
they do. I've
Why don't
seen
they
that.
hang out in front of the club?
They do. A lot of times I will see that. There will be
Okay.
like 3 cop cars sometimes out front of like where a nightclub is, and they'll just wait for people to pull out, start swerving, and whoop, it's just, fish in a barrel, baby. Doing it. A lot of people texting in seem to like the policy. The question is would it catch on and how tough would it be to enforce? You can text us, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Crystal's on here from West Palm, and when you got your server's permit, they actually kind of teach you how to identify when somebody is tanked up, Crystal?
Yeah, actually, I don't know how it is for every state, but I got mine in Georgia, and one of the policies is you have to be able to identify someone who's had too much to drink and cut them off. So I don't think that it's overstepping bounds.
What do they tell you? What are some of
about it.
other than slurred speech and some of the typicals? What do they tell you if like somebody holds their alcohol well?
Drinking ketchup from the bottle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's just you put your license on the line, and if someone, for example, gets alcohol poisoning, then you would be responsible. So it's really important, like if bartenders see someone that's had like way too much and they're sloshed, to like be able to identify that and not just keep serving them beverages.
Yeah.
So if someone, that's why I think it's not overstepping boundaries when a restaurant's being upfront, like, hey, you have a family, we're not going to serve you more than one drink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that's that in turn becomes the restaurant's responsibility.
Right.
If something happens to that family when they go home.
Yeah. So far, a lot of people seem to like the policy, and will start catching on that if you go into a restaurant as parents where one of you's got to say, I'm the driver, and then boom, you're at one cocktail.
I mean,
the way it starts going.
If you're smart and you want to avoid any drama, right off the bat, go, hey, hi, waitress or waiter. He's going to be drinking. I'm driving. That's how you eliminate all your problems. If you just up front tell the waiter.
And then the waitress goes, I don't care.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Right. Do whatever you want,
I know.
stupid.
Who are these people checking all this stuff?
Uh-huh.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second, Justin Bieber has been banned from entering China. What did he do? I'll tell you coming up in your dirt. Before we get into that, it was so hyped. We had heard about it all week last week. Everybody was tweeting about it. Everybody was talking about it. Michael Phelps versus the great white shark. It was supposed to be a race between the two of them, but I guess it wasn't even a race between the two of them. They weren't in the same water. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I looked a little bit at the clip, and I didn't watch the entire show. And the description I saw on it looked like it was kind of like a computer simulation of a shark, and they kind of like categorized or figured out exactly, how fast a shark would swim for a certain distance, and then kind of pitted that theoretical concept against Michael Phelps. Like, it wasn't like, I think a lot of people were expecting, okay, you would have a cage and, the shark would be on one side of like an Olympic pool. I think a lot of people thought it was going to be the case.
Like the shark's in lane 2, Phelps is in lane 3. They high five each other before they dive in.
Right. From my understanding of it, I don't think that's the case. And because I was reading a lot of the comments that went with it too, and a lot of people are blasting it, saying this is about the weakest, most overhyped thing I've ever seen, and this is garbage.
It is kind of garbage.
Yeah, people said this is stupid. Yeah, so it did not get a lot of favorable response. A lot of people felt like they were duped.
Well, you were.
Yeah.
Is that how they kicked off Shark Week, though? Is it going on right now?
Yeah,
Shark Week is coming up.
Yeah, I think that's how they got the whole thing going on, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they haven't ruined sharks for us.
Yeah.
It's not the sharks' fault. In other news, it looks like Jake Paul has been dropped by the Disney Channel. It sounds like all of his shenanigans on YouTube became a little bit too much for Disney. They don't like all that. Plus, I mean, he is 20, so he's kind of aging out of the role that he has played. He's been Dirk on Bizaardvark for the last 2 years.
Yeah, Dirk's about to turn 21.
Dirk's a little getting up there.
He wants to go to the club.
Good age to quit Disney.
And finally here, what is going on with Justin Bieber not being allowed to perform in China? According to China, Bieber has been engaging in bad behaviors in his social life and during performances. They say the last time he was in China, he did some dirty stuff on stage they do not approve. They would like to purify all their Chinese entertainment, and so Bieber is not allowed to perform in China.
Oh, heaps.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
The kids, the white,
double, all the way across sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Did you see Sean Spicer quit?
Yeah.
I did see that. Did you see that he was saying he couldn't handle the heat from SNL?
Well, he was talking a little bit about it. Yeah, obviously Melissa McCarthy was playing him, and there were times when they asked him while he was still the press secretary what he thought of it. He was trying to have, it's great, it's hilarious, but he's a little bit more honest in this clip.
I think there are a couple parts of it that were funny, but there's a lot of it that was over the line. And it wasn't funny. It was stupid or silly or malicious. But there are some skits that I've seen on late night television that I had to crack up at. So sometimes it can be funny. Some of the memes you have to laugh at yourself a little bit. But there are times when it goes from funny to mean. And there's a difference when that happens. And again, to your point, you have to have a little bit of a thick skin if you're going to do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ultimately, he hates it.
Yeah, you could tell by his face that he was not down with the jokes.
Mm-hmm. No, not at all. Somebody just texted in, Shark Week just jumped the shark.
Oh, good one.
Mm-hmm. And somebody said, OMG, Virginia, that's such a good slogan. Shark Week, don't blame the sharks. You're right. It's really not their fault.
It's not the sharks' fault.
It's the humans.
Seriously, it's the dumb humans. Michael Phelps, why did he sign on for that? How much did they have to pay him to get him to do that dumb bit?
Yeah, that's kind of a good question there. Okay, here's what we got. Got somebody you need to call out. We're calling out Shark Week for your stupid thing that you did with Michael Phelps last night. We feel duped. We were duped. We thought it was going to be something awesome, and it was not. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Call them out right now.
We the best music. Another one. DJ Khaled.
Yeah, you're looking at the truth, the money never lie. No, I'm the one, I'm the one early morning in the dawn. Know you wanna ride now. I'm the one, I'm the one, Hear you sick of all those other imitators. Don't let the only real one into intimidate ya. See you watching, don't run out of time now. I'm the one, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm the one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the only one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the one. Ooh, ooh. I'm the only one. Another one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you. I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you. I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you. I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you. I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one.
All right, you got somebody you need to call out here today. Done something a little bit jerky. The world needs to know about it. Calling them out on their bad behavior. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Controversy about the Michael Phelps. Kicked off Shark Week. A lot of people were like, going, okay, they thought he was going to be swimming side by side with the shark. And it was,
we all thought that
Yeah.
because that's what that made it sound like.
it was a CGI shark. And somebody just texted and said, come on, people, you really think that Michael Phelps is going to get in the ocean and truly race a great white shark? There's no other way that could have been done. But there was an interview that I think it was Phelps had done about a month ago, and there was something that was said in the interview that made you think that, okay, maybe he really is. And that's why some people were because they were very ambiguous about, okay, how's this whole thing going to be done? And so a lot of people thought, okay, they're going to see a real shark, and all you saw is a CGI shark.
I disagree with the texter. Yeah, they made it sound like there was a shark out there, and there's ways you could kind of do that. I thought they were going to build like a little dam in the ocean, and
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a really cool thing.
Yeah. Some of the texts and tweets that were out was pretty good. Obviously, we cannot put a great white shark in one lane and Michael Phelps in the other. Hashtag Shark Week.
I mean, I don't know. It's still my dream. And I like Kevin's idea. You cut Michael Phelps on both his ankles right before they begin. Now you will see him swim.
It'd be amazing. I mean, you give him, he lost to the shark by 2 seconds.
Give him 2.
Right. You know what? Give him 3. Give him 3 seconds and just see what he can do. And if he just, something comes up, yeah. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
Slice his heels. Give him 3 seconds. Let's see what happens now.
It would have been considered one of the greatest TV moments ever.
I agree.
If they would have done that.
That's how you step it up.
Oh, that is definitely stepping it up. Yeah, a lot of people really thought he was racing an actual shark. So, 877-979-WRMF. Nicole is on here from West Palm. Nicole, who would you like to call out today?
I wanted to call out this girl that was really drunk on Blue Martini, the thing that you did at Blue Martini.
Yeah.
Which I'm really happy because it coincidentally happened on my birthday. I was celebrating my birthday that day.
That's awesome.
And you guys were there. I was like the dream come true. So I was really happy making the line to take a picture with Jason because, Jaber, I kind of have a little girl's crush on you.
Oh.
So I wanted to take a picture. And then this girl, she got in front of me and started cornering him.
I'm sorry.
Throwing herself on him.
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't take the picture.
It happens
and
a
I was
lot.
trying to take the picture, so I touched her arm, and I went hey, can I just want to take a quick picture, and then you guys can keep on talking, even though Jason looked a little uncomfortable.
There was a lot of uncomfortable things happening that night.
I did that. She pushed me and told me, whatever, I guess I'll let you take a picture with my husband.
Oh, you have a wife?
Wait, what happened?
Apparently.
Wait, she called Jaybird her husband?
She
said, I'll let
did.
you take a picture with my husband. And in my head, I'm like, wait, is he married?
No.
Oh my gosh, I feel bad.
I don't even remember that.
This girl was claiming you as her husband in the whole thing?
Kev, there was a couple fights that almost happened that night.
I just love that a turf war has broken out
Wow.
over Jaybird. I mean,
love that.
these women cannot get enough.
Oh,
Look
I
at
didn't
you.
even finish taking the picture because when I flash, when I shoot the picture, she pulled him. So the picture is all blurry.
Oh,
Really? This one? There's a lot going on. We'll get another picture. I'm sorry that happened. I don't know what the hell's
look
going on.
at you. You're so in demand.
Wow, we better get ready for Fort Lauderdale then on Friday. The swarm of ladies
Yeah,
that
be careful.
are. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, thank you and happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
We'll get another picture. I'm sorry.
Thank you for coming out and partying with us.
It's a good time. All right, well, on Friday, we're going to be at the Blue Martini at the Galleria Mall on Sunrise, starting at 7 o'clock. So if you'd like to come out and try your best to get a photo with Jaybird.
We will make sure that he takes every picture with every lady.
Mm-hmm. We got Sherry on here from Fort Lauderdale, 877-979-WRMF. Who are you calling out today and for what, Sherry?
Yeah, hi. Well, I was at a wine tasting this past weekend, and I just got a whiff of something sweet and sexy, and, I assumed it was the guy next to me, so, I was a little tipsy, and I didn't really look around very much. I just said, I smell something good, and I wanted to lean into his neck and see if it was him. So anyway, I assume it was his girlfriend that jumped in my face super quick and super aggressive. And as I tried to apologize, she threw her glass of red wine all over my white shirt.
Oh my gosh.
And, yeah, I mean, come on, girl. I just want to call her out for the overreaction of the century and for ruining my shirt. What a bitch.
Okay, all right.
Was the guy Jaybird?
What is all this fighting over men?
Women are fighting over this cat.
Good heavens.
I mean, red wine thrown, that's assault, is it not? Could you get arrested for that if you throw red wine on somebody?
All right, well, let me just, let's reenact Sherry's situation. Let's change the, let's really play out like what happened here.
Oh, do we have any red wine to throw?
No, we don't, but Sherry is at a wine tasting. She maybe is a little bit tipsy. She smells something. She goes in to sniff this guy or kind of go in there and who knows what was said or how she did it. Virginia, imagine this is happening with Panda and you've had a couple glasses of wine. A girl comes in, tries to sniff your husband's neck or whatever, make a little bit of a play.
Is she cuter than me?
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, you didn't think I did that fast.
I've seen you try to fight people for way less. Of course you attack this woman.
So she's calling this woman out. Can you relate to this? I mean, who do you call out? Is Sherry the least bit at fault for maybe being a little bit tipsy and trying to lean in and do something that's slightly inappropriate? Or is the woman who threw the wine on her completely out of line?
This one's a 50-50, I think.
Oh, 50-50.
Yeah, because you got to be careful. You can't be all up in some man that you don't even know if he's taken or with somebody. And apparently she did it close enough where the girl saw and heard everything. I mean...
You don't know that. You have no idea if
that's what she just said.
Things could have happened where she didn't hear anything. If some woman was all drunk smelling Panda's neck, you would not like that.
I would not like that.
Would you throw your wine on somebody?
I like wine, Kevin.
She would never waste her drink.
Would you throw your fist on their face?
I would get Kevin's or Jason's beer and throw it on.
Virginia kind of does more.
Give me your drink. Hey.
Virginia does more
wine
of the...
was expensive.
I think Virginia goes... Because I've seen it happen a few times now. Yeah. She doesn't lead with punching. She leads with the chicken neck and a lot of verbal swearing. And it's almost kind of like, hold me back kind of a thing.
She wants you...
Yeah, that's really...
She wants you to just make a big scene.
Yeah.
And, okay.
Oh, yes, that's me. I love a big scene.
Mara is on here from Boca, 877-979-WRMF. Who are you calling out today, Mara?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Absolutely love you. So I'm calling out the new girl at work.
Okay, and for what and why?
Because she's a bia, and she's rude as hell. She's been there for all of 3 weeks. We've already had one person quit on her third day. He went straight to HR and said, I am quitting because of her.
Wow.
She's so nasty and she's rude. And not for nothing, I got to share an office with her. Oh, my God, she's a mess. She's a mess.
Give me an example. What is one thing awful that this new BI has done in the workplace?
So she claims that she overheard me and another coworker talking that she was getting fired and that she's not doing her job. And she went to the boss and was like, oh, they're talking about me and this isn't right and blah, 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 blah. And we're like, first of all, if you heard something, come to us before you take it to management. And you would find out that we weren't talking about you. We were talking about the girl who got fired
that you are replacing. So she blew this whole thing out of proportion, but every single person in the office is like, oh my God, she's the office bitch. Sorry.
That's all right.
She is.
That word's been thrown around a lot this round.
We've had a few biatches out here today that we had to call out. Wow. That's just tough. Honestly, all it takes is one person that can ruin the entire dynamic of an office.
You're right.
And especially the new girl coming in. You got some nerve, girl. Oh, dang.
Usually you don't see a new girl with that much power. It's usually the
Right.
old girl.
Right.
That everybody's like, ugh.
Time to plant some drugs on her in her desk.
Denny!
We'll send them right over. 877-979-WRMF. Got an email here, too. Raymond said, I want to call out all the psychotic parents. Their kids in this swimming. Apparently, there's the Florida Gold Coast Long Course Championship for swimming this last weekend at Sailfish Splash in Stewart. I saw one too many psychotic parents screaming at their kids for not doing how they wanted them to do it. I saw kids crying. I saw the kids frustrated.
Aww.
And I just want to challenge every parent that does this to your child to go out there and practice for just a day and see how long you last. I guarantee 98% of you wouldn't even last 10 minutes.
Just remember, it's a game. It's sport. It's supposed to be fun.
Parents are the ones that made me quit doing the youth baseball with the baseball. It was the parents.
It's not serious. It's not real. It doesn't matter.
Tearing them down in public in front of a bunch of people will never help. And what you do is just discourage your kid, and you make them want to quit, and you're going to burn them out for the rest of their lives from what you're trying to get them to do.
My favorite is the dad that goes ate poop on a game where there's 9-year-olds playing, where it doesn't mean it doesn't mean a thing in the world. And like, I cannot believe you didn't hit your cutoff man.
What are you thinking, dude?
Come on, dude.
Get it together.
All right, we got a couple more call-outs, and if you want to shout it out right now, you can. 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. A pair of incidents in Palm Beach County to keep an eye out for right now. The first one is a crash on I-95 southbound after Lantana. One lane blocked as a result. The traffic delay is not too severe in that area. We also have a vehicle on fire in Lake Worth to keep an eye out for. That one on Hypaluxo Road, just west of I-95. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Big day?
Yeah, I have a lot on my plate.
I can see that. McGriddles, hash browns, and a coffee?
Well, I do have a big to-do list.
Well, I have a big to-do list, too. Crispy hash browns, fluffy eggs.
That's your to-do list?
Part of it. I also have crispy bacon, flaky biscuits, fresh...
No matter what your day brings, there's a McDonald's for every morning. And for a limited time, enjoy any 2 sausage or chorizo burritos for just $2. Yeah, any 2, just $2. At participating McDonald's, single item at regular price. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
Fact. Every moment is better with McCafe. Like a McCafe iced coffee, which, let's go over the facts, is cold and refreshing. And who could forget the fact that there's also McCafe smoothies and frappes, which in fact are awesome. So, you should in fact go to McDonald's and grab a cold McCafe now. And that's a fact.
Ice cold gets bold and creamy. Now for a limited time, enjoy any size McCafe iced coffee for just $1.49. $1.49, and that's a fact. Prices and participation may vary.
This summer, get ready to SeaWorld like never before with Electric Ocean, the nightly celebration featuring the all-new spectacular Ignite, combining lasers, fireworks, and fountains into one unbelievable finale. And don't miss Kraken Unleashed, the virtual reality experience aboard a real coaster. And slide this summer at Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park. Right now, you can get SeaWorld and Aquatica for only $59.99 per park. Buy early and save. Restrictions apply. Summer beach days and late night swims, barbecues, and razor bumps? Seriously? If you're still messing around with razors and wax, it's time to stop. Go see the pros at Body Detail's True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal. Right now, you can save up to 60% off laser hair removal at Body Details, and you can schedule your treatments whenever and wherever works best for you. All of their amazing South Florida locations offer night and weekend hours. Plus, Body Details is the only company with a completely free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com and schedule your free consultation today.
Hear that?
That was the sound of last weekend as it passed you by. Why? Because you weren't a Hilton weekender. You could have been a visiting the famous mouse in Orlando weekender, a moving to the music in Miami weekender, or even a catching some rays on the beaches of Boca weekender. But don't worry, there's always next weekend.
Whatever kind of weekender you are, there's a Hilton for you. Join the Weekenders. For the lowest prices on 14 hotel brands, book direct at Hilton.com. Must be a Hilton Honors member.
Well, summertime is a great time to get a great deal at Bremen BMW right now. Some really awesome deals on some BMWs for as low as $268 a month. $268 a month, or you can drive with zero down if you're in the market for a new car and you love BMWs. 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, X Series. They have got them all. A great selection going on right now, and they make summertime a great time for you to buy with the Summer of Bremen sales event. And not only do you get a great deal on a great car, but you also get that world-class experience you only get with Bremen Motor Cars. Club Bremen is awesome. It opens up a whole new world of all kinds of great luxury events for you throughout South Florida. 2 different locations for you to check out. The location in West Palm Beach on Okeechobee Boulevard or on Indiantown Road in Jupiter, and shopping online is super easy. Picking out your interior, the color, the make of your BMW, and checking the prices right now. You can do it online, BremenBMW.com. That's BremenBMW.com. But you want to jump on the Summer of Bremen sales event ASAP.
Can you see me?
Can you see us?
Will I be ready for college?
At K-12, we see that every child is uniquely brilliant. K-12 provides a tuition-free, full-time, online public school education.
What should I be learning now?
Am I doing enough to be ready?
We have a rigorous, challenging curriculum and dedicated teacher support to help them prepare whether they are off to college or headed straight into a career.
I can't wait. We're excited for the future. College.
Cybersecurity.
Surgeon.
CEO. I don't know yet, but I want to be great at it.
K-12 has been a leader in developing online public school education.
We're an innovative, tuition-free choice available to families like yours.
Act now while enrollment is still open for all Florida students for this school year. For information, call 855-993-6118 or visit k12.com/Florida. That's k12.com/Florida.
Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Now through the end of July, Third Federal is taking 0.25% off of all purchase mortgage rates. So I'm here with a few potential home buyers to answer their questions.
0.25% off? That's great. But what if I haven't found a house?
No worries. Get a free pre-approval and we'll hold your rate while you're looking for a house.
Impressive. But what if I haven't sold my home yet?
No problem. Third Federal's one-of-a-kind bridge loan helps you buy before you sell.
Great. But what if my wife doesn't want to move?
I can't help you there. But folks, 0.25% off is too good to pass up. And don't forget, our associates are not on commission. So if you're thinking about buying a home, call Third Federal today.
Right now at Third Federal, get 3.69%, APR 3.77% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. That's 0.25% off our already guaranteed lowest rates. Apply online, visit a branch, or call 1-800-3rd-FED. APR reflects 15% down as for a $165,000 loan. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. See conditions for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
I was talking to my friend last week, and I totally forgot. He used Greek Moving and Storage. Wow, it was like a year ago, but already he has to move again. I feel so bad for him. But he came to me. He's like, look, I'm using Greek again because Greek Moving and Storage, they were amazing. They were so on point. They were so quick. They were so thorough. They offer everybody this same deal. It's a stress-free move. It's going to be on time. It's going to be on budget. It's the best move ever guarantee. They are the superheroes of moving. They're the official mover of the Miami Marlins. Greek Moving and Storage does it right. They're full service. They'll pack your stuff for you. You don't have to lift a finger. They'll move it. Then they'll unpack it at the new place. They've also got Greek rewards too. When you tell your friends to move with Greek Moving and Storage, they put cash in your pocket. Yeah, cash in your pocket. It's a referral system. Pick up your mobile phone and press ** Greek for all the details. That's ** Greek, or go online, GreekMoving.com, and get ready for your best move ever.
Denied Social Security? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Staples.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News on this Monday morning, tracking a few isolated coastal showers for our morning drive on this Monday. Skies overhead a little partly cloudy to cloudy. Throughout the day will become sunny to partly cloudy, with a high day 90 and a 30% chance for coastal shower, 1 or 2 inland storms. Tonight's low 78. And for Tuesday, another 30% chance for an isolated shower storm, the high 90.
Staples has low prices on everything your kids need for back to school. Get everything they need for less at Staples, like Staples filler paper and 12-pack of wood pencils for just 50 cents while supplies last. Limit 5 and $7.29. Staples, it's pro time.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Well, this year's KVJ 5K is going to be a glow run. There are people who are signing up for it at Beer Fest on Saturday, and if you would like to jump on it, the second annual KVJ 5K benefiting Little Smiles is going to be Thursday, October 5th. Now, the race route is right along the waterfront in downtown West Palm, and it's going to end at Clematis by Night, where they got live music and drinks and great food and all kinds of awesome stuff.
It's at nighttime, so it's a little cooler outside. It's all along the waterfront. The whole race course is like along the intercoastal, so it's beautiful.
And the whole course is glow in the dark.
Yay!
So you can see everything laid out for you, and it's going to glow. You're going to run along the waterfront. When you come back, they've got great things that the city's providing, like glow in the dark ping pong and cornhole.
Nice.
All kinds of great stuff is going to be going on there. They have a cool little swag bag, too, with a custom women's or men's tee, a finisher medal, and a glow swag in your registration bag. So if you want to jump on the advanced pricing right now, just go online, kvj5k.com to sign up. That's kvj5k.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Strong round of call-em-outs here today. In fact, Sherry had called out this woman that threw a glass of red wine on her. She was a little bit tipsy. She smelled something good. She leaned in to smell this dude's neck, and apparently she shouldn't have, because this woman was a little bit upset, and she's like going, "Don't you dare try to like make a pass on my man." She went threw her wine like all over her white shirt. But somebody's now calling out Sherry for calling out the guy's girlfriend/wife. Be happy you only got a ruined shirt. I would have pulled a vicious V on you.
Yeah, imagine me smelling some girl's neck randomly in front of her dude. I deserve to get thrashed.
Seems a little creepy, right? Sniffing somebody's neck or a little forward.
I mean,
I think the queen would probably be upset too.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone else said, I'm calling out my boyfriend for not having to get up and go to work this morning. Our 6-year-old special needs daughter did not sleep at all last night, and neither did I, but he got plenty of rest, and he knew how exhausted I was, because he did wake up once, but then he went back to sleep happily and slept soundly, and is now resting to do nothing more than wait for the cable guy.
Oh, he's sleeping even through your call out right now. He's not even hearing your call out.
Ooh.
That sucks. That sucks bad.
Yeah.
There's nothing like being sleep deprived, and then the other person doesn't even need the sleep because they're off.
You do get very resentful, yeah, if you're in a relationship and the other person is well rested and you feel like hell. Yeah, it does happen.
You need to get her some flowers, dude.
Cindy is on here from Boca, 877-979-WRMF. You got to call them out for today, Cindy?
Yes, I do. I want to call it two call-outs. First of all, to you guys for a wonderful performance and show on Friday at Blue Martini. You guys are great. And at my age, I shouldn't be such a fan, but I was really excited to get pictures of all of you, and I just wanted to say thanks for always making me laugh.
Aw,
that's
thank
sweet.
you so much. We appreciate you taking the time for that, Cindy.
And then my other call-out is for my girlfriend, because she knows I'm a little claustrophobic, and as you guys were leaving, I wanted to get pictures, and she was like, "Nope, come on, I got you, pulling you in, taking pictures." So it was just a lot of fun. I just want to say thanks to you guys.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that was great. We had a
Jason
blast.
got bum rushed at the end. All these girls wanted
Oh,
pictures
my
with
God,
him.
yeah.
They wanted to snuggle up.
Oh, they did. They did. His singing had whooped them into a frenzy, Virginia.
Look, I know. I was hot and bothered myself.
Yeah. You know, the performance really kind of surprised me. Suits, I thought, did a great job with Journey. I was very impressed.
2 rounds in a row now. He's done. He's nailed it. He nails it.
People loved it.
I was like, wow. I mean, he does bring it.
Oh yeah, he does. He was starting to do the suit sway. His arms looked like a T-Rex, and he was kind of swaying. I'm like, oh, my boy is ready to sing.
Oh, he
and
was.
Then, I don't know if you saw him at Beer Fest. He was walking by himself, mumbling. No one's around him. He's talking. He's swaying. I'm like, who are you talking to, Suits? I don't even think he knew who I was.
Suits. Gotta get that thing together, brother. Girls don't like a guy who walks and mumbles and sways to himself.
In my defense, granted I was pretty drunk. I was trying to film a commercial for the Beer Fest at the same time as being hammered, so I was trying to talk to myself about the shots, but I was shooting in slow motion for the first half hour, so I don't know if it's going to be a great commercial.
He comes out to go, hey, Birdman, do you think it's going to be a problem? I just shot the first 30 minutes of the commercial in slow-mo. I'm like, yeah, might be a problem, man.
There were these weird lines on the phone. I'm like, this doesn't look normal. What is this?
Oh, man.
It got away from me.
Yeah, Susan's kind of an ongoing project here, and I think, one thing is, you getting to the point where you understand alcohol and what it does with your body so that, you can have a drink and be sociable but not be a sloppy, mess.
And I'm not saying he was sloppy by any means. He just was
walking around swaying.
Talking to himself.
No, not sloppy at all.
You're kind of really describing sloppy.
He wasn't trying to punch anybody.
Okay. No, that was much better than my 21st. That's where I was trying to do my 21st. So.
Yeah.
I'm
when
getting
you
a little
call
better.
those girls a-holes.
It wasn't a good night, Virginia.
He's learning his way.
Gotta learn.
Look, you're a baby. You're just made 21.
I love how innocent he was. Remember how innocent he was before he met us?
I know.
The alcohol changed that.
Gosh, such corruptors. I thought this was kind of interesting. If you're ever out playing a game and you want to know if somebody's interested in you, there's a lot of body language that you can read, because I think that's ultimately sometimes the big question. You're really into somebody and you're like going, okay, do they find me as attractive as I find them? And a lot of times, there are different things that ladies will do. They say, like things with the lips, hair, back of the neck. Those things are some of the signals that she's into you. And another thing I just saw, according to the study, that if they're making eye contact with you, that is a good sign that they find you physically attractive. If they're looking at your feet or legs, it means they're not interested in you in a romantic or sexual way.
Or maybe they have a foot fetish.
Well, they said, they even asked, I guess that was part of the questioning, like going, I really didn't find him attractive. They found that people that were doing that was one of the signs.
But if they're staring at your face, that's a different thing.
Yeah, they say that if somebody is into you, they'll keep their eyes focused on your head and chest. Guys, of course, will also check out your hips. She's a good breeder.
And butt.
Yeah, but they say for ladies, that's kind of like the one thing So if she's kind of locked in your eyes, good sign, fellas. If she's kind of looking down and doesn't really seem to make any eye contact with you, then move along.
Interesting.
She's not really feeling you. So that's one thing they say. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, my goodness, we got a whole bunch of crazy stuff happening. Clearwater. Did you see the video that the guy made on the beach? Driving crazy?
He was driving his car on the beach, scaring people?
Is this the police chase?
The guy made the Facebook Live video, turned into a police chase.
Whoa.
Oh, it was crazy. Yeah, it's some nutty stuff. We got some of the audio for you. You can see the video right now on the KVJ Show Facebook page. And we got it for you in our Whacked Out News. That's coming up next.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me a believer. Your spirit to a dove, oh, ooh, your spirit up above, oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings, they would drown, but they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down, it rained down like, hey, got the blood in my veins, oh, ooh, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh. But they never did ever live, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down like. Hey, let me up, you get me up, believer, believer. Hey, let me up, you get me up, believer, believer. Hey, let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my God, it came from. Hey, let me up, you get me up, believer, believer.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth.
Oh, wow. Crazy stuff happened on the west coast of Florida here. There's some idiot in Clearwater that got mad that he'd been busted for resisting arrest, so he drove down the beach there in Clearwater last week while drinking whiskey.
What?
The cops are chasing him, and he's streaming the whole thing live on Facebook.
What a dummy.
Yeah. Here's some of the audio from the video.
Yeah, we're live, bruh. Oh, yeah, bruh.
Wow.
Oh, I'm trying to straighten out this wobble, bruh. We're gonna die tonight, guys. We're on the beach and we're gonna die. Woo! We're gonna die, bruh. Oh, my God. See Bucker off, ready to take a dive, bruh.
Sounds pretty smart, huh?
Lock him up.
Yeah.
Was he by himself?
Yeah, I think so. And he was like hitting lawn chairs and stuff like that, like people running out of the way. He's just like, I mean, there's people that are kind of like laying out and all that stuff.
Oh my God.
That's where he's driving, yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, pretty crazy stuff.
I mean, that's what, at least 10 years probably?
It should be.
If you could argue that he was trying to hit people.
Yeah.
Lock him up, bruh.
You could probably get him for assault with a deadly weapon.
Absolutely.
Because they consider vehicles to be a deadly weapon a lot of times. Also, another nutbag, this time right close to Clearwater in St. Pete. Got this dude was outside of a motel last Wednesday. Apparently, he was completely naked, just kind of jumping and skipping around.
Sounds fun.
Yes. He did have a good explanation, though, when the cops arrested him. He said, you know what? I get naked when I get either really happy or really sad. Okay.
Aw.
Apparently, he was really happy on this one. So that's the good news until, of course, he got arrested. Guy in Brooklyn is talking about this awful, vicious squirrel that attacked him in New York's Prospect Park.
Jay Bird claims he's got these vicious squirrels.
I do. They're gangs, and they are humanized, and they are organized, and they know how to attack.
Yeah, he said that the critter clamped down on his son when he tried to feed the squirrel some peanuts.
Oh.
He said it actually jumped in on his arm and bit him.
Yeah, so, they're brazen, man.
Oh, yeah. They say there was also a 7-year-old that said that the squirrel had jumped through the air and sunk its teeth into her arm.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, there's this one squirrel, he'll jump on my fence, and then he'll climb up on the side of my roof.
Yeah.
And then he just looks at me and does this thing with his neck.
Yeah,
and it's like
they're like taunting you.
He's looking right at, I'm looking at him, and I feel like at any given moment, he could jump off and totally nail me.
I know, I had that too, yeah. And sometimes he'll make a noise, almost like a squirrel growl.
Yeah.
You need to carry a bat, play a little squirrel baseball.
Oh, it's horrifying.
It is.
Gosh, I don't want it to ever come down to that.
They believe it's the same squirrel that's attacked at least 5 different people in this park.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got a kill count going.
I believe it, man. If you get a squirrel with an attitude, maybe it wasn't raised right. Yeah, I can see this.
Well, they think maybe who knows, it could be rabid based on its behavior. So get a shot, they say, if you get bit by it. Do you see the great Facebook video? This guy that tried to rob a Starbucks in Fresno, California.
Oh, man, this guy's got nard to steal.
This guy has a helmet. He comes in with a gun, then he pulls out a knife, and another customer in there sees what's going on, grabs a chair, and starts smashing the guy with the chair, and then wrestles him down to the ground.
Really?
And then stabbed the guy with his own knife.
Whoa, that's intense.
So
you don't need coffee. That'll wake you up.
Right?
Some people think that the guy, it's great that he's, knocked the guy down and no one got hurt other than the robber. Some people are criticizing him saying, why'd you do that? The guy had the gun in his hand and was waving it around when there was a struggle.
Yeah.
That bullet could have easily gone and hit somebody.
Right.
What do you think?
That's kind of the complaint where a lot of people in, like, there are different places, I know stores say, don't try to stop because it's human life we value over money, you know, and let the cops try to figure that all out. We might get the money back, but ultimately we don't care. We can't, you know, you can't replace. You can earn more money. You can't, you know, bring back the human.
And they're right. That's the rational way. But, you know, there's always going to be a guy in the crowd that wants to be a hero.
I hear you.
I mean, this guy worked him over. And the guy that's robbing, was he wearing like a Transformers helmet? What was that
Yeah,
thing?
I think it looked like a Transformers kind of helmet. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's silly.
He couldn't see anything out of his side. The guy robbing.
It was a
not
bad
good.
strategy.
Bad strategy.
Oh, he has no peripheral
Yeah.
vision.
Yeah. No.
He's so easy to bum
So
rush.
You could tell he kind of like heard something going on behind him. He's trying to look back, but he couldn't see.
That was the guy that did hit him. He started to approach him pretty far back to where if he did turn around, he would have seen him going, "Oh, he's got a chair."
Yeah.
It was crazy how it worked out.
The guy is facing the charges. The video is posted up on our Facebook page.
So you don't get in trouble for that if you do stop that and then stab the robber? You don't get in trouble for that?
Apparently not. They don't say anything about any charges against this guy.
And
So-
there shouldn't be.
Yeah, but I mean, what a bad day. The guy got busted, arrested, and stabbed with his own knife. Kind of sucks. There's another video to check out. There's this couple that come out of their wedding ceremony, and they get into a convertible, and they're doing that thing where you kind of like put your feet in the back seat and you sit up on the top back part. Well, some idiot here has a lead foot, decides that he's going to peel off to the reception.
They're just sitting in the car parade style.
Yeah.
And the guy driving peels out.
Right.
Let go, Dave.
Oh my goodness, that's what I was afraid of. What the hell happened?
What the hell happened? They both flipped out of the back of the car. I assume they're okay later, but I mean, the bride was down. They were tending to her like, hey, I mean, obviously you're shook.
I wonder if they knew the guy that was driving.
Yeah, what is the deal with that guy? There
was an audience around. There was a crowd. He just got too into it, man.
I mean, you seriously like gunned it. I mean, don't you purposely be like, okay, I got people in the back. I'm gonna try to slow this thing out.
You got to pull that guy out of the car and punch him.
Right? What's up? Listen, I mean, that's insane. Come on, man. What are you doing? And finally here today, just kind of a warning if you're into handcuffing in the bedroom.
Well, Jaybird, listen up.
This woman in England got a flesh-eating bacterial infection from the handcuffs and died.
What?
Yes.
How?
They're looking into the case right now, but crazy stuff.
I mean, you can't really blame the handcuffs. Just clean. You can die from anything that's not clean.
Clean your cuffs,
Wow.
you kinky people.
What are they doing with the cuffs, and where are they putting these cuffs to get bacteria?
I hear you. There you go. A little warning in your whacked out news today.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. We're dealing with a few incidents right now in Palm Beach County. The most severe is on I-95 southbound. That's blocking the center lane in Delray Beach at Lytton Boulevard. Stop-and-go traffic to Atlantic Boulevard. We also have a crash on US 441 northbound. That's at Belvedere Road. Heavy traffic in that area. 2 left lanes blocked as a result of that incident. And a crash in Boca, US 441 at Southwest 18th Street. In Broward County, a multi-vehicle crash has just been moved off to the shoulder. I-95 southbound at Oakland Park Boulevard, but you will see slow traffic in that area back to Commercial Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Quick Weight Loss works. You know, unlike others, you get one-on-one in-office support for faster weight loss. Coaches that guide you and help you and answer all your questions. They call you to check in with you. They really are your team. I love the fact that they called me. They would check in with me. I would go in and they would coach me. Even when I fell off, everybody has mistakes they make. And of course, I made them, probably more than most. And they would help me correct it, help me steer it back in the right direction. I loved my team. Unlike others at Quick Weight Loss, it's one-on-one in-office guidance and support for faster weight loss. No prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose up to 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. There's 19 Florida locations. I lost 25 pounds doing it, so I know it works. For a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for $20. All services included. Exclusive of supplements. Kids do join free when parents sign up. Schedule a free no-obligation consultation. Visit quickweightloss.net or call them 1-855-777-THIN. That's 1-855-777-THIN. 1-855-777-8446.
Look at that mouth. That poor, parched mouth. So dry. What'd you eat for lunch? Chalk dust? Did your mouth cannonball into a barrel of mothballs? You're being awfully quiet. Is that because your mouth feels like the business end of a Dremel saw? Is it because your mouth just wrote a haiku and all 17 syllables were dry heaves? You're so parched. You know it. I know it. The entire radio knows it. Just admit it. You want a Mountain Dew. Your mouth feels like it just inhaled the insides of a punching bag, and the only remedy is that neon green potion. Right now, your mouth could be tongue bathing in the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Instead, it feels like you've been motorboating King Tut's sarcophagus. Show some mercy. Crack open an ice-cold Mountain Dew. You know your mouth wants you to. Do the Dew.
Mountain Dew Kickstart combines the bold taste of dew with juice and just the right amount of kick to get you charged up. Pick up Mountain Dew Kickstart cans, 2 for $3 at your neighborhood 7-Eleven today. Now in 2 new flavors, mango lime and raspberry citrus. Fuel with flavor.
This summer, we're putting more party in the park at Busch Gardens Summer Nights. Feel the rush of coasters in the dark. Feel the beat of multiple DJs spinning in 3 different parties. And enjoy exclusive culinary offerings. The party goes all day and into the night at Busch Gardens. Come all summer long with an annual pass, starting at just $14 per month with Easy Pay. Busch Gardens Summer Nights. Party louder, play later. Parking taxes and service fees not included. Restrictions apply.
A great car is waiting for you right now at Braman Honda. I know because I've got not 1 but 2 of them in our driveway. Panda's got the Accord Sport, I've got the Pilot, and we love our Honda vehicles. I literally cut my gas bill in half when it came to fueling up these vehicles. So I am so happy with my Honda and the great gas mileage I get. They've got a bunch of vehicles, too. They've got Hondas starting at just $199 a month with nothing due at signing. Yeah, 0 down, 0 leasing. This is real, and it's going on now, and you could pay $199 a month. Mike Rodriguez and the whole team over there just want to put you in a great car at a great price. Go see them in person, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can shop online at BramanHondaPB.com. Now, this program from $199 a month is a lease for 36 months on a 2017 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax and tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in a brand new Braman Honda vehicle paying $199 a month. Real deals are happening right now, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or online at BramanHondaPB.com.
Floridians everywhere are turning into energy experts with new smart tools from FPL. With your online energy dashboard and the new FPL mobile app, you can stay on top of your energy use anytime, anywhere. And with the new projected bill feature, you have time to learn how to save even more. Take the online home energy survey at fpl.com/easy to save, and you could save up to $300 a year.
Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Now through the end of July, Third Federal is taking 0.25% off of all purchase mortgage rates. So I'm here with a few potential home buyers to answer their questions.
0.25% off? That's great. But what if I haven't found a house?
No worries. Get a free pre-approval and we'll hold your rate while you're looking for a house.
Impressive. But what if I haven't sold my home yet?
No problem. Third Federal's one-of-a-kind bridge loan helps you buy before you sell.
Great. But what if my wife doesn't want to move?
I can't help you there. But folks, 0.25% off is too good to pass up. And don't forget, our associates are not on commission. So if you're thinking about buying a home, Call Third Federal today.
Right now at Third Federal, get 3.69%, APR 3.77% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. That's a 0.25% off our already guaranteed lowest rates. Apply online, visit a branch, or call 1-800-3rd-FED. APR reflects 15% down and is for a $165,000 loan. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. See conditions for guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
You know, when it comes to braces, my daughter Magnolia absolutely loves the team over at Orthodontics by Bradford. Go see Dr. Bradford today. Here's the number, 561-694-3006 or online at orthobybradford.com.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in just a second, yet another girl is talking details. One of these girls that R. Kelly was courting, trying to get her to come and join him in his compound. Some details about what he likes to do. Some creepy stuff coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, Kesha performed for the first time in years and broke down, had a very emotional moment on stage in Iowa last week. I guess as soon as the crowd realized that Kesha was crying, they began chanting her name, Kesha, 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 which made her cry even more, Kevin.
Oh, boy.
It's very emotional.
Oh, boy.
They say that she did perform some new music, and this is the first time that she's really been able to release and perform new music in years because of that whole drama with Dr. Luke.
Who still has to get his blessing to have all these songs released.
Right.
So they have to have some type of relationship going on right now.
They probably don't speak, but her people have to give him the music, and he's got to sign off on it, and it's just so and he still makes money from it.
Yeah, why would he want to stop that?
It's just a mess. Poor Hillary Duff. She was the victim of a burglar apparently while she's over in Canada. She's Facebooking and posting pictures of her and her family on vacation, so the burglars are like, oh, perfect. This is the time. We should go to Hillary Duff's crib.
Right.
And they did just that. Broke into her house through a door on the property and somehow did not trigger her alarm system. Once inside their home, they found hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry. They took it all from Hillary Duff's house. Authorities still don't know who it was, and they're saying, look, don't post on social media when you're away from your home if nobody's at your home watching all your jewelry.
Right. Do they not live in gated communities? You're Hillary Duff. You would think she would live in a gated community with security guards.
Sometimes these are still happening in gated communities. I mean, I think really what these celebrities need to do, if they have all this money and jewelry in their house, they need to have a person staying in the house, right? I mean, you can't just leave an empty house and hope for the best.
I just don't, I'd like to find out how the burglars are getting in, because either they got the world's worst security systems or these are really clever burglars. I'm just kind of curious what it is.
They're saying they broke in through a door on the property that did not have an alarm on it. Like the main doors have alarms, but maybe it was like a side door or a garage door or something.
But I wonder how many of these are then inside jobs. Like there's somebody that has come in that worked on her house
question.
and it's like, hey, I know there's a door here, and then they just wait for them to go on vacation.
It could be somebody at the guard gate. Hey,
you never know.
Hillary Duff's away. She's vacationing right now in Canada. Nobody's staying in the house. This is the time to go hit it.
Oh, the one thing they look at, this sounds like something like, let's say, for instance, there was like a plumbing company in Los Angeles, and that's what they're doing. They're going around servicing all these, and then they have a list saying, okay, we know how to get into Hillary Duff's house. Keep watching her social. As soon as she goes on vacation, hey, boom, she's gone. Let's go get it.
It's crazy to think about, but It's just that easy. Yeah, it's crazy.
This would never happen to her older sister, Haley.
No, it wouldn't. At least if it did, we wouldn't talk about it.
Oh, Kevin.
Sorry, Haley.
I think Haley's hotter than Hillary.
Always in the shadow, though.
Always in the shadow.
And finally here, I love the details about R. Kelly and what he tries to do with these girls. You know, he likes them young, and now this girl who claims she met R. Kelly when she was 20 is talking about what that whole thing was like. So she met him at a show that he did back in December. Somebody in his crew came up to her and said, R. Kelly would like to meet with you backstage after the show, and gave her this wristband. And so she went there after the show. They exchanged numbers and text messages, and he promised to help her out with her modeling and acting career. He then invited her to his home, told her to wear something sexy. Now, she brought a friend that time, she says, but no phones were allowed. She was escorted into his bedroom. Next thing she knew, she was doing this naked photo shoot.
What?
R. Kelly paid her $200, but she says each time she went back to his place, it got more and more aggressive and controlling and weird. It ended when R. Kelly bought her a one-way ticket to Los Angeles, and she finally told her mom what she was up to, and her mom is like, oh, hell no, you are not going to Los Angeles. But, yeah, she says they never had relations, but he does have nude pictures of her, so...
I mean, everyone's got nude pictures of everybody, right? Come on.
And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day. Defending R. Kelly, are we?
No, I'm kidding.
Coming up here in just a second, Lily said that her fiance has a wifey and she doesn't like it. Okay, what's that all about? Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. What? We'll find out next.
Waiting for the time to pass you by. Hope the winds of change will change your mind. I could give 1,000 reasons why, and I know you, and you've got to make it on your own, but we don't have to grow up, we can stay forever young. Living on my sofa, drinking rum and cola underneath the rising sun. I could give 1,000 reasons why, but you're going, and you know that all you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time, the clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time, the clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is wait a second. Your hands on mine, the clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay.
Well, I got to tell you, the title of the email was kind of confusing. Lily had sent this to us, and it says, my fiance already has a wifey. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Are we talking about polygamy here? This guy Mormon? What's going on here? No, apparently it's not necessarily a legal wifey. It is one in a different term. Now, tell me, who is your fiance's wifey, Lily, and describe all your problems that you have with it.
So my fiance has a female friend who refers to him, now this is only online, as hubby, and he will refer to her as wifey.
Wait, what?
So it's like an online thing where they refer to each other as hubby and wifey.
Online
and
what?
Like social media and stuff like that?
Yeah, like on social media.
Do they know each other in real life?
Yes, it's a friend.
Okay.
One of his friends.
Scale 1 to 10, how good looking is she?
She's great. I know her very well too, but I am not a fan. And, you know, she's one of my fiance's older sister's best friends, if that makes sense.
Fiance's older sister's best friends.
No.
Okay.
Does not make sense.
Okay, so he has
She's
an older
practically
sister, and the older sister has a best friend. So this is kind of like somebody that's been a family friend that's been around for a while.
Yeah, and she's even married herself.
It's when couples get like, you know, they're trying to be cute and, oh, this is my friend. Oh, hey, hubby. Kind of like people say, I've got a work wifey. It's corny, first of all.
It is, and I hear this happening more and more, and it just...
Using those terms is going to make any fiance feel
Yeah,
insecure.
weird. Well,
like, really? Like, why would he be calling this chick wifey? I'm now going to be, his fiance, his wife.
Yeah.
It's weird. And if he is getting into a relationship with you where you guys are going to be getting married, that needs to stop.
Lily, have you said something to him about it?
Oh, yeah, and he can't believe that I'm even making this an issue. Okay. And so I'm calling in. I wrote to you because I just kind of wanted to hear what people's thoughts were on, like, if I have a right to make this an issue or if I should just drop it. Like, maybe I'm making, like you were saying, maybe it's just a tongue-in-cheek thing that they just kind of playfully do that, but it's not making me happy.
Well, it sounds like you've come into a circle where everyone in the circle was fine with this. And I'm just kind of curious, what about wifey's husband? You said she was married. Is he cool with the fact that they call each other hubby and wifey on social media?
Honestly, I haven't even talked to him about it. That's a good point, though. I should.
Yeah, that I'm kind of curious about. Like, what's his take on that? And let's say that maybe he is. He's like, oh, I get it. They're just joking. Ha, ha, ha. This is the thing that they do. You've walked into this little inner circle, and they've got this little term thing, and they're now all expecting to be like, oh, look, we've been doing this before you got here. And they're expecting you to conform. Meanwhile, you're like, look, this is weird, and I don't like that. And you want the circle to conform to you. Which is, I think, what's going on. And I think common sense.
She's not out of line.
I agree.
It's weird and it's inappropriate for a guy who's engaged to a different girl to be calling some other girl wifey.
Dude, just suck it up and stop calling the other woman who's not going to be your wife wifey. Just do that. Why is that even a thing?
He's fighting it.
He's being an idiot.
He's being an idiot.
What it sounds like, Lily, he thinks that you're being insecure by the fact you got a problem with it.
Well, she is because she's...
Well, and I don't like it because it's on a social platform. You know, everyone... It's not a private thing that when they see each other, they do it. It's like... So it's on social media.
It makes you look stupid. It would make me feel like, okay, I look stupid. That's the girl that he's calling wifey on social media, and now I'm his fiance, and it's disrespectful.
And a lot of times people throw the term out, oh, you're being insecure, like it's always such a bad thing. If someone's making you not feel secure by their actions, then you have every right to be insecure about the situation.
Absolutely.
So you guys don't have a problem with this. You think Lily's got a case here.
Why is he going to make all that? It's about him and his wife starting a new life together.
Yeah. And I always love the turnaround. How do you think your fiance would feel, Lily, if all of a sudden now you got an online hubby and you had somebody like...
He'd hate it.
Okay.
Yeah, he needs to suck it up.
These are the things that really
suck. Without a doubt.
These are the things that suck in relationships, when it's okay for you to do something but your partner can't. And then you act like they have a problem when they bring it up. You're like going, why are you so insecure?
Maybe you should pose it to him like that. How would you feel if I had some other guy in my life that I was calling hubby on Facebook?
I wouldn't care.
How would that make you feel?
Well, she said he'd have a problem. And then maybe if that's the case, be like, okay, if you're going to have an online wifey, then I'm going to have an online hubby, and you can find somebody you're close
with. His name is Jaybird. We're going to make Jaybird your new online hubby.
I like
that. And we'll see how your man likes competing with Jaybird on social media.
Oh, and it's going to get real weird.
That's not a bad idea. I think you just found an online hubby, Lily.
Yeah. We're making Jaybird your online hubby. See how your man likes it.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Yep. I'm real kinky, too.
And Lily, if you can, if he does come back to you with any kind of beef whatsoever, tell him, if you got a problem with it, you need to come on the show. See if you can get him on the show, because I would like to talk to this cat if he's got any kind of issues. Because he is way in the wrong.
And I'm sure he'll be real pumped to get on the air.
Yeah, he can talk to your new hubby, Jaybird.
Yeah, I'll be here all day long.
I like this. We got your back. If you got a problem, if you're in a relationship battle, bring it to us. We're in your corner. Mail at kvjshow.com. You can also sound off, too. Any thoughts for Lily? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can call or text us here at the KVJ Show.
Need to know all you need to know about being in South Florida? Then follow us on Twitter at KVJ Show.
Lady Antebellum's You Look Good World Tour, presented by Nabisco. Baby, you look good. This Saturday night, Perfect Vodka Amphitheater with special guests.
Yeah, boy.
Kelsey Ballerini and Brett Young. Tickets are on sale now. Buy tickets at the box office or online at Ticketmaster.com. New album Heartbreak in stores now.
Big day?
Yeah, I have a lot on my plate.
I can see that. McGriddles, hash browns, and a coffee?
Well, I do have a big to-do list.
Well, I have a big to-do list, too. Crispy hash browns, fluffy eggs.
That's your to-do list?
Part of it. I also have crispy bacon, flaky biscuits, fresh...
No matter what your day brings, there's a McDonald's for every morning. And for a limited time, enjoy any 2 sausage or chorizo burritos for just $2. Yeah, any 2, just $2. At participating McDonald's, single item at regular price. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
Fact. Every moment is better with McCafe. Like a McCafe iced coffee, which, let's go over the facts, is cold and refreshing. And who could forget the fact that there's also McCafe smoothies and frappes, which in fact are awesome. So, you should in fact go to McDonald's and grab a cold McCafe now. And that's a fact.
Ice cold gets bold and creamy. Now for a limited time, enjoy any size McCafe iced coffee for just $1.49. $1.49, and that's a fact. Prices and participation may vary.
If you've got a move coming up, do not stress, do not worry. Call the best. I used them. Jaybird used them. My grandmother used them. I have so many friends and family that have now used Greek Moving and Storage. Everybody says the same thing. They are amazing. They are full service. They'll come to your place. They'll pack everything up for you. You don't have to lift a finger. They do it all, including the bathroom and the kitchen. They put it all in a box. They wrap it up neatly, and they move it, and then they unpack it at the new place, including the bathroom and the kitchen. They take all the boxes with them. They put all your stuff in the cabinets where it's supposed to go. This is how it should be done. They are the superheroes of moving. They're the official mover of the Miami Marlins, and they do it right. If you've got a move coming up, you need to call the team from Greek Moving and Storage. GreekMoving.com, ** Greek on your mobile phone. That's ** Greek. Ask about Greek Rewards, too. It pays you cash in your pocket when you use Greek Moving and Storage and you tell your friends to use them. I love that. Referral money. ** Greek for all the details, and get ready for your best move ever.
Floridians everywhere are turning into energy experts with new smart tools from FPL. With your online energy dashboard and the new FPL mobile app, you can stay on top of your energy use anytime, anywhere. And with the new projected bill feature, you have time to learn how to save even more. Take the online home energy survey at fpl.com/easy to save. And you could save up to $300 a year.
This summer, people are experiencing new things in new Chevy vehicles, like going from 0 to 60 in 4 seconds flat in a Camaro. And trying available adaptive cruise control in a Malibu.
This during freeway traffic would be amazing.
Or conquering a 35-degree slope in a Colorado.
Oh boy,
I'm looking straight up. Holy smokes. And towing 12,000 pounds with a Silverado HD.
I can't tell I'm towing anything.
Experience all the excitement Chevy has to offer for yourself. From the exhilarating Camaro to the sensational Malibu to the adventurous Colorado and the commanding Silverado. Go for thrilling drives and deals at the Chevy Summer Drive.
I want to go to a Chevy dealership right when I get home.
See your South Florida Chevy dealer. Based on initial vehicle movement, Camaro SS Coupe with available 8-speed automatic transmission. Before you buy a vehicle or use it for trailering, carefully review the trailering section of the owner's manual. The weight of passengers, cargo, and options or accessories may reduce the amount you can tow.
Life has little emergencies that pop up, little illness, little injury. That's normal. And if it happens to you, what you have to do is have a plan ahead of time. Know where you're going to take it. In our family, we go to MD now. I've also grabbed other people from other families and taken them to MD now. It's just easy. It's super convenient. There's locations all over South Florida, 35 plus locations. They're growing and getting bigger because they do it right. MD now is open 365 days a year. Every single day from 8 to 8, a physician is always on site and no appointment is ever necessary. They love to get you out and in and done and taken care of in under an hour too. I love that. Sometimes if you're like me and you're lucky, you get to leave with your medication because they've got it right there. No extra trip to the pharmacy. I loved that when that happened to me. They take our major insurance and it is so much cheaper than going to the emergency room. For life's little emergencies, mdnow.com.
Today I'd like to talk to you about Winfinity. With Week for Life scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery, you can win for life. With a top prize of up to $5,000 a week. For life, the winning goes on and on and on and on and on. Week for Life scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery. Win up to $5,000 a week for the rest of your life. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Make Wednesdays a bar hopping night all over City Place. Don't miss City Place on tap with 10 great City Place hotspots. You'll get the best specials on drinks and apps. Every Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m., you can get $3 beers, $4 wines, $5 cocktails, and $6 appetizers. Plus, you get free parking and live music. It's City Place on tap every Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. Summer's happiest hours happen at City Place.
This hour's music is brought to you by Staples.
Staples has low prices on everything your kids need for back to school. Get everything they need for less at Staples, like Staples filler paper and 12-pack of wood pencils for just 50 cents while supplies last. Limit 5 and $7.29. Staples, it's pro time.
You checking our Snapchat? Get it, the KVJ Show.
Well, Lily doesn't like the fact that her fiance has got a wifey. There's apparently a friend of the family that, like on social media and stuff like that, they kind of play back and forth. He calls her wifey. She calls him hubby. But a lot of people are saying, look, this is almost kind of like a grandfathered in thing. Somebody said, hey, I think it depends upon the person. My wife and I are really good friends with another woman, and they call each other wifey, and they have from the beginning of our relationship, which this apparently has also happened. This isn't a new thing they just picked up. This was happening before you were in the picture. A lot of people are saying that's what changes this. This is why you shouldn't be all bent out of shape about this. It's not like he just started calling this other chick wifey.
I see what they're saying too, but then it's going to be weird for your friends on social media because they don't know about the past with your man and his friend. They're going to see your man being in this wifey situation with somebody else.
Yeah.
Your friends don't know the backstory.
So some people are saying that Lily needs to chill on a little bit. It's not that big a deal. Maybe something you shouldn't pit a fight over, but somebody said, hey, too, look, if this guy loves Lily and he wants to marry her, you should respect her feelings. I mean, it isn't like a major thing you're asking someone to do. Just, hey, don't refer to this other friend of the family as wifey. Because probably what's happening is Lily's hearing it from her friends.
Sure.
And that's what happens a lot of times is you got to realize, dude, that's in her head. Because all her friends are going, I can't believe that, your fiance is calling this chick wifey and you're cool with that.
Dude,
her friends see it on social media.
Come on, just hashtag be cool and understand what this is. And don't make such a big deal about something so stupid.
Yes.
I'm talking to the guy on that one.
Yeah. And you're engaged. So it's like, don't start things off this way. So I think we all kind of side with Lily, but, Lily, it does happen. Other people are saying, look, I got a guy's in the same situation. I don't feel threatened by it. It's not that big of a deal. So 877-979-WRMF. Sound off. Got any more comments? Coming up here in a second. I thought it was kind of interesting. We'll read the truth of a Victoria's Secret angel. What's their diet like? What are the hellacious things they have to go through for that paycheck?
They're allowed to eat?
I know. That's the shocking thing. I'll tell you more coming up next.
Tell me
So what is it really like to be a Victoria's Secret angel? Yeah, they make millions of dollars. Men all over the planet worship them.
What's it really like to be a Corey Feldman's angel?
Hellish.
Not as famous of an angel.
No, not the same things. Interesting little read here on the stuff they have to go through, including the liquid diets that they do before their runway shows. They say they drink gallons of water and powdered egg protein shakes 12 hours before a show. They don't drink anything at all for 12 hours before a show.
And what do they do with the egg stuff?
That's just stuff that they'll drink. They'll kind of like go on this, they'll just try to like flush everything out of their body. And they try to get like their skin ready and all that kind of stuff. So they want to be really hydrated. So they'll drink a lot of water. The only kind of nourishment they're getting is these powdered egg protein shakes.
Oh, that's got to make you fart.
Probably. Well, I don't know. It's not actual egg. It's just egg powder. I don't know if that makes you fart or not.
I'll look it up.
I hope it does.
I've had those things.
Just
before.
the
I think you're
thought
okay.
of those angels walking down the runway.
It makes it a little bit more human.
Yeah. It makes this fashion show fun to watch.
They
Look at their faces. See if you can tell which one's farting.
They say to be an angel in the first place, you got to be 5 feet 9 inches tall.
Wow.
Virginia's out.
Already, I'm out. Oh, we haven't even gotten to the weight requirements yet.
24-inch waist.
Nope.
What are you at? 20, 30, 40? What do you got?
40? No.
I don't know how this stuff works. I wasn't in it.
40-inch
You're about to get cut.
I wasn't trying.
Keep going.
I'm not going.
Keep going, funny radio douche.
I'm not going with numbers.
40.
40. So, Virginia, tell us about your 40-inch waist.
Why I oughta.
They say 18% body fat. That's the limit.
All right, where are you at?
Oh, not 18.
They say that most healthy women have between 21 and 24. So a lot of the times, really what they're doing, it's not healthy for their bodies. Doctors would say, don't do what they're doing. This is not good. Can't do it.
It's awful. It's not healthy at all, but it sure is happy. Look how happy they are.
Yeah.
Are they happy, though? Really? At nighttime, are they happy?
Yeah, because one of them like married Adam Levine. I bet you she's happy.
They say that the Victoria's Secret's angels, to prepare for the runway shows, they have to wear high heels during every walking moment days before the show. So if you're going to the grocery store, wearing heels. Getting gas, walking in the park, you have to have the heels on. Because I guess that gets your legs built up, gets them ready to go, and gets you accustomed to being in heels. Because you don't want to like, I haven't worn heels for a while. Then you put them on, you try to walk for the show.
Yeah, training your feet. That's tricky.
Heels, girls are always complaining about heels. Heels are not that bad. They're really not that bad.
You're great in heels.
I'm great in heels, so maybe I'm speaking out of turn.
We buy you those big girl hefty heels.
I'm a big girl.
I'm a big girl.
I need big girl heels.
We buy you chunky heels.
That's fine.
These girls, they walk in these tiny little, like...
They call them chunky heels?
We buy him chunky heels, yes.
Is that talking about the body?
No,
Or
it's
just a style.
It's the style of the heel that I buy for him. Because when he's doing his races, I want the shoe to be able to stand up to the man.
But but when she's calling me fat. Don't you worry. She is. There's a dig in there somewhere. You just gotta kind of.
Well, she had to throw in there called chunky heels.
Yeah, and then she said we buy big girl shoes for our girl.
Oh, sorry. You just said I had a 40-inch waist on the radio.
I don't know numbers.
I don't know numbers. And you may not have thought about this, but they don't care what guys think about the Angels. It's not their target market. The chief marketing director for Victoria's Secret said that we don't even test market with men. Don't care because they're not buying the stuff.
Interesting.
We care what women think. And so when we run out like, hey, would this be a great angel? We will run it by a test market of women. No men are involved because we don't care.
You should start dressing like an angel to work. I don't know. That's a little fun here at work.
I'm just trying to do the dirt of the day. Why don't you get off my back?
That'd be an improvement. Let's improve the dirt.
They say the other thing, if you're a Victoria's Secret angel, that you cannot in any way say anything slighting the brand at all, or you are gone.
I mean, anything.
Anything at all. There was a model, Jessica Hart. She once commented that she didn't feel that a Taylor Swift performance fit with one of their runway shows. Victoria's Secret quickly apologized to Taylor Swift, and that model has not been an angel since.
She hasn't been seen since. They killed her.
Yes, they did. You're right.
But good news, she went to heaven. She's an angel.
You're right.
Your closet needs a KVJ shirt. Get it now at kvjshow.com.
We had a packed room last night because Magnolia pulled her mattress into our room. Everybody was vying for a spot on the Sleep Number bed. It's the most coveted space in the whole entire house. Everybody loves it because it is next level comfortable.
Yeah, I fell asleep on my couch. I can totally feel it. That's why I love my bed, because when I sleep in my bed, I don't have these issues. I keep it at 100. I like it firm, like the Bronx muscles.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. And the one cool thing they have in this new Sleep Number 360 bed, didn't realize this, but that 360 bed will gently warm your feet. And they say that if you pre-warm your feet, that you will actually wind up getting a better night's sleep.
Right now, you can save a bunch of money on these smart 360 Sleep Number beds. Plus, the 2016 Kvj C4 mattresses are now just $12.99, saving you $300.
I want warm feet.
I know,
Oh,
right?
I love the way it
sounds delicious.
sounds. Where did I go? Boca. I went to Boca.
Yes, Town Center Mall there. Yes, good place to go. Also, they've got a newer location on Northwest Federal Highway in Jensen Beach.
Doesn't matter where you go. You can find all the stores at sleepnumber.com. Go into the Sleep Number store and tell them the KVJ show sent you in.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay, a water theme park like no other. From the sands of Waturi Beach to the top of the Krakatoa volcano, summer is a lot cooler here. And when you add the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola, that's summer on a higher level. And right now, Florida residents get 1 month free on any Universal Preferred or Premier annual pass with the UPC code from select Coca-Cola products, which means you can make summer last all year long at all 3 Universal Orlando parks. So grab an ice-cold Coke and summer on a higher level at Volcano Bay, the 3rd amazing theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Visit universalorlando.com. Offer ends August 31st. Restrictions apply.
When you need us, where you need us. Jupiter Medical Center Urgent Care. The hospital you trust provides convenient care right in your neighborhood, with locations throughout northern Palm Beach and now open on PGA Boulevard across from the Gardens Mall. Find help with injuries, illnesses, flu shots, and more. And if a situation becomes more serious, you'll have quick access to world-class hospital services. Jupiter Medical Center Urgent Care. When you need us, where you need us.
Hello, West Palm Beach. Geico presents things that'll make you feel good.
A penguin can jump as high as 6 feet in the air. That's nearly a dunk. Something else to make you feel good. Geico's been offering great savings and service for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. And the satisfying coverage from Geico isn't just for your car. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance, too. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. You know what else will make you feel good? In Providence, Rhode Island, every night skyscrapers and tugboats blink their lights on and off to wish kids in a children's hospital good night. And Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state, so breathe easy. We've got your back. Plus, you might be able to save even more money because Geico has local agents in your area who could help you find savings, like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service.
So, West Palm Beach, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office. You'll feel better after you do.
It is hot and murky already in South Florida. You know, it's actually only going to get worse. Wait till we start pegging daily temps at about 93 with this humidity. It's going to be absolutely miserable. That's why you got to make sure your AC is ready to crank through the entire summer. You know, it's not going to get cool again until November. That's why you need EDS air conditioning and plumbing. Have one of those service techs come out to make sure your air conditioning is going to last that long. They can easily see if it's on the fritz, if something's going to be breaking down, and they can replace that part. But the thing that's awesome about EDS air conditioning and plumbing and their service techs is their honesty. They're not going to charge you for a part you don't need. And if you do actually need that part, they're going to let you know and they're going to steer you in the right direction. They have great service techs. I was talking to Sean, my service coordinator, and he was so happy. He just started working for EDS, and he's like, I love this company. He truly did. And the one thing they do with their service techs, they're on time every time, and they guarantee it. Say you do need a new AC, they've got qualifying energy-efficient Trane air conditioners with 0% APR for up to 60 months or up to $1,000 in trade-in allowance. If you're not totally happy with your AC company, it's easy. Go to EDS Air Conditioning and and plumbing. Online, edsairconditioning.com. That's edsairconditioning.com.
Discover the diverse dining scene in downtown Delray Beach this August 1st through 7th for the second annual Dine Out Downtown Delray Restaurant Week. Enjoy prefix lunches and dinners, along with dine-out deals and culinary events at participating restaurants. Visit downtowndelraybeach.com/restaurant week.
All KVJ, on demand and mobile at kvjshow.com and many other podcast apps.
Well, one thing we figured out on Friday, we already have the $1,000 for KVJ's Daring Summer here, and that means Jaybird is going to be doing the Naked Mile. We're raising the money for our charity Little Smiles, and at Beer Fest on Saturday, I don't know if it was just the excitement of everybody that was coming up to us or the beer or what, but we started talking about like all these people saying, hey, I would love to donate money to Little Smiles and run along with you, Jaybird, in the Naked Mile.
Solidarity.
Now even women are wanting to jump in on this thing.
I'm getting comments now from women saying, can women join the Naked Mile? We don't discriminate. Absolutely.
Yeah, anybody can do it.
How crazy, huh? Okay, well, I guess we just got to work out a couple details because it's taken on a life we didn't expect.
Yeah, there's a little confusion, too, online. I'm
Yeah.
going to Planet Fitness today in Boynton to train. I'm not going to be naked at Planet Fitness. And please, if you're going to go there and train with me, don't show up naked because there's been a little confusion going on.
So you can't be naked today at the Planet Fitness?
No, you must be in clothes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, well, that's good. Thank you for clearing that up. So we're just trying to figure out the exact location, the exact date that we're going to be doing it, and if people want to run, what are we going to ask for the donation? And then people are wanting to know about spectating too, which we're thinking about, okay, this would be an event since it's for Little Smiles, we should charge some money.
All the money's going to be going to Little Smiles. All the money we made, 100%.
All of it.
Yes.
Every penny. Every single penny. So we got a couple things to put together. Some people said, hey, at Loxahatchee Groves, they've got the nudist colony that is out there.
The only thing is, I think I've talked to them out there before. They take it real serious out
I
there.
know they do.
And
Yeah.
with the whole camera stuff.
Yeah, you can't blur anything out.
Everyone's going to have to be, I think, naked, even the spectators. I don't think you can just go and be.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Well, there you go.
You got if we're naked.
You gotta get Suits and Denny's naked?
I think Vicious V, you gotta be naked.
I'm not doing it.
Solidarity. Weak. Solidarity.
It's not Virginia's Daring Summer.
But like Kevin just said, it's starting to take a life of his own, man.
If I get naked, it's a lot more than $1,000, baby.
Okay.
Will you do it?
I'm really thinking I'm going to be doing it.
It's going to be kind of weird if
Yeah.
there's other people that are dudes that are getting naked that's running, and
Yeah.
my boy Kevin Ralston's not there by me.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
I agree. I feel like if that's going to happen, if that's going to be part of it, then yeah, I should be there in solidarity with you.
We got to get Leo to run naked, our boss.
I know he would love to. I know he would love to.
Yes, we would love to have him.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a couple things we're working out. If you got any suggestions for us, thank you very much. Some people were suggesting even going to Hallover Beach and doing it there. You know, they allow nudity on that. The only thing that I would say, honestly, the biggest apprehension, running in the sand is super hard. Like, I don't know if you've ever, like, ran on a beach.
It
but
is.
It's like, it makes running 10 times harder.
It's not going to be lame if I do the cup and run, right? If I cut my own
No.
self.
Yeah.
all
In
right.
fact, I was planning on doing that. Yeah. I mean, you take off your drawers and you keep your, business in your hands.
Because there's going to be some guys out there, yeah, look at Thor. They're
Hey,
gonna be,
well, you
Hey,
know
Will.
what? If I were that guy, I'd probably be the same way. but-
Look, we love that guy's spirit.
We do know. I don't want that guy to. We need that guy out there.
And
we
if
do.
you run closer to the water, it's easier. The closer you get to the water, the harder the sand is.
Oh,
It
yeah.
won't be that tricky.
Oh, okay. That
if
is
you
a
run
good
right
idea.
along
Yeah.
the water, you're good.
Okay.
Oh man, me and the Bronx running side by side naked.
It'd be just like in
Chariots
Rocky
of
3.
Fire.
Rocky 3. I'm convinced Rocky and Apollo, without a doubt, slept with each other during that movie.
Why would you say that?
Because there is some.
I never got that once watching that.
There
Are you foreshadowing your relationship with Kevin?
There is such sexual tension between Rocky and
What?
Apollo by the end of that movie. Oh my gosh. It's the truth.
What about Tom Cruise and Iceman and Top Gun?
There's some tension.
Do you think they ever slept together?
No, but I do think Rocky and Apollo did.
I watched that movie. I never got that. I mean, Adrian was there with him while he was training.
Watch the end of the movie.
She's a beard.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. I think they just had a love, kind of like what me and Kevin got.
In that gym when they wrapped it up.
It's the ending. Yeah.
You think they punched each other and then made out?
I don't know.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, if you'd like to be a part of it, you can let us know. We'll get maybe a head count of how many people might be in on all this thing.
It's growing.
Yeah.
It is growing. The number of people that want to get involved is growing.
Okay. All right, we'll get to that coming up here. And today is a celebratory holiday that, honestly, when I tell you about it, you're probably going to want to throw up. You'd be like, oh, really? I'll let you know what is today's special day.
Can't wait.
Yeah, coming up next on the KVJ Show.
I met you in the dark. You lit me up. You made me feel as though I wasn't off. We danced the night away. We drank too much. I held your hair back when you were throwing up. Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold sober. I pulled you closer to my chest, and you asked me to stay over. I said I already told you. I think that you should get some rest. I knew I loved you then, but you'd never know. 'Cause I played it cool and I was scared of letting go. I knew I needed you, but I never showed. But I wanna stay with you until we're grown old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I'll wake you up with some breakfast in bed. I'll bring you coffee with a kiss on your head. And I'll take the kids to school, wave them goodbye. And I'll thank my lucky stars for that night. When you looked over your shoulder, for a minute I forget that I'm older. I wanna dance with you right now. Oh, and you look as beautiful as ever, and I swear that every day you'll get better. You make me feel this way somehow. I'm so in love with you, and I hope you know, darling, your love is more than worth its weight in gold. We've come so far, my dear, look how we've grown. And I wanna stay with you until we're great old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I wanna live with you, even when we're ghosts. 'Cause you were always there for me when I needed you most. I'm gonna love you till my lungs give out. I promise till death we part, like in our vows. So I wrote this song for you. Now everybody knows that it's just you and me till we're great old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Oh, just say you won't let go.
Oh, yeah, baby. Wow. Glad that we're all here. Because I didn't know when we started off the weekend and when we were double Ds, I was kind of looking around like on Monday morning, I don't know if we're all going to be here. I really I looked around, I was like, oh, man, it was just, whew.
I'm real sore in areas.
Well, you were dancing like a rock star in the silent disco, Jay Bird.
I love that. I love that silent disco. There's something about that. It brings out the animal.
I've got video on my phone that you took. You laid on the floor. I think you were doing the worm.
Probably. That's why I'm sore.
Yeah. I mean,
The worm. What an old guy dance to do. Hey, guys, I'm taking it back to 1982 with the worm.
Yeah, that was fun. We were there. We had a great time. Friday was a lot of fun as well at Blue Martini and Boca. We're going to be at Blue Martini Fort Lauderdale on the Galleria Mall this coming Friday at 7 o'clock for another and hopefully doing some KVJ cocktail and karaoke. We're going to see. Yeah, but oof, man, I'm honestly kind of like counting down the hours. So I'm like, it might take me that long to get ready to go for another round.
I've noticed, too, at both appearances we did, it takes people about 35 to 40 minutes to get the courage to come up. Because me and Virginia, we sang for the first 30 minutes. I'm like, guys, please get us off the stage. Please bring somebody else up here.
And then by the end, people were just going the whole time.
Yeah,
they wanted to
yeah.
do multiple songs. It's kind of what happens. That's why the cocktails is key when it comes to the karaoke.
Cocktails is key.
So today is like one of those days. You know, you always have like last Sunday was National Ice Cream Day, and I definitely celebrated.
Yes.
Today is National Tequila Day.
Oh, on a Monday?
Someone got me tequila shots. I did not want to take them, and I did. They make me. They knock me down a peg, man.
I read that. I was like, ugh.
I can still taste it.
Yeah, no, Double D's. Yeah, we had some great listeners that had come up. They actually won one of the KVJ Nation or Iron Man medals because they were at Blue on Friday, Beer Fest, and then Double D's, and they came up and said, okay, hey, I want to get you a beer and a shot. And they said, what do you want? I said, here's the beer I want to get, but shot, I'll let you go ahead and make the call. And I don't know what I'm doing because I know I don't do shots, but I did because they were so awesome.
Well, they were triathletes.
I know.
Out of respect,
Ugh.
we had to do the shot, even if you don't do the shot. I mean, those men have earned that shot.
They're Iron Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I went up, and the shot was tequila. And so I read that today. I'm like, ugh.
On a Monday?
Turned my stomach.
On a Monday?
Well, that's just what I'm thinking. I'm like, what an awful day, honestly, to have National Tequila Day. I'm like, why would you? Okay, to me, what makes sense is, and maybe they're afraid to be overshadowed, but my first thought would be like, okay, let's bring up Cinco de Mayo. Do we maybe want to do it on Cinco de Mayo because it make the most sense?
They already sell a bunch of tequila on Cinco de Mayo.
You're right.
though.
So that's why they would say
need
don't do it there. But I mean, here and now, why Friday, right? Or Saturday? Maybe they don't do Saturday because they figure so many people won't be plugged into it. But on Friday, everybody goes to work. They would see all the stuff on social media. Today's National Tequila Day. They'd be going, oh, yeah, that's what I want. So I don't know. I just thought it was weird. But today, Monday, if you're just jonesing to go out and plow down a lot of tequila.
I guess we got to do tequila. Is that before or after Planet Fitness? Going there all drunk. Hey, guys, I'm here to work out.
How sad would you be if you had to drink tequila right now?
I'm here to train for the Naked Mile. I'm all drunk.
Tequila makes him horny, too.
Well, it makes me nauseous, then horny, so...
Hot.
It's a crazy ride, ladies.
Isn't that hot?
It is a crazy ride. So there you go. All right. We got After the Show podcast going to be coming up here in just a bit. If you're already listening to this on the podcast, good news is, bam, it's going to be coming up here in just a couple of minutes. In fact, it's really awesome just now how people wind up consuming the KVJ show. You know, you can watch KVJ TV and you can listen to the podcast absolutely anywhere, which is fantastic. In fact, I got a really cool email here that comes from San Juan, Puerto Rico. And they are listening to the KVJ show there, hanging out in Puerto Rico, and they listen to the podcasts.
Nice.
Yeah, and they say, we just love the fact that we can listen really anytime. I'm like, how cool is that?
It's real cool.
That's Rocco's favorite line of the song Despacito. This is how we do it down in Puerto Rico.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Very nice. So, yeah, you can stick with us here because we're going to be doing that. If you want to watch the After the Show podcast, we do post it by itself on the KVJ Show YouTube channel. There's tons of great videos we put up there. In fact, there's a lot of stuff that you don't even hear on the radio that we do that's on our YouTube channel. So just go there and make sure you subscribe to check that out. Also, you can listen to us on the TuneIn app.
And some people don't realize on the After the Show podcast, you can watch that whole thing on YouTube. You can see the whole thing going down.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Jay Bird, what do you got here for our thought today, my friend?
You may not always know what to do, but you can always choose the type of person you want to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Huh? Yeah, it's Monday. It's all right. I'll give myself a D+ on that one.
You're going to grade yourself before anybody else does?
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to insult myself before Virginia does it.
You're 8 miling her.
I'm 8 miling her.
Okay.
I'm going slow today. It's a Monday. I'll get you tomorrow.
Okay. I owe you an insult.
I owe you 2 of them.
I know how you are during the week.
2 for Tuesday.
Yeah, 2 for Tuesday.
Want to meet and hang with KVJ? Find out where we'll be at kvjshow.com.